Up, Hot Wheels and Diecast enthusiasts? It's time to bang one out with Tusken TV and NEO, bro. What's going on tonight, guys?
What up?
Chilling, chilling.
What up, America?
All right. Tonight's show is sponsored by Carl's Car Shack. I do plan on hopefully having the time to go through his website to kind of show you guys what he does sell. And he's a great guy, man. He's had my back lots of times with stuff. So when you're talking about good people supporting one another, doing good things for one another, he is an example of that as well. So with that being said, roll the tape. Hey, Hot Wheels and Diecast enthusiasts. If you're looking for Hot Wheels and Diecast collectibles and you're tired of paying the high prices for your diecast needs, then go see my man Carl over at carlscarshack.com. You'll find a diversity of diecast products. Carl's got all the heat. Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Mini GT, M2 machines, Greenlight, Auto World, and more. He's good people. Go check it out today. Carl's Car Shack, your source for Hot Wheels, cars, and more. Awesome. I want to give him a big shout out, man. That guy's pretty dope, man. A lot of good people out there. Let me go ahead and run through the chat before we get Tusk and NEO involved here. We got Krazi Moto in the house. Anybody who just watched my last Hot Wheels upload, I got a picture of me and him at the end, bro. He's pretty cool, man. He's going to be guesting on the show coming up pretty soon, so y'all be able to meet him. What up, Marcos? M3 Reviews. Larkin, what's up, Larkin? Larkin's Lairs here. Bootleg Ramen Noodle Productions.
I like that name.
Or Prod.
Or
Is
Prod,
it Prod? Is it Prod, or did it cut off Productions, bro? So, yeah, let's see. Who else we got here? That's going to do it. Hey, bootleg this. And we'll get caught up with chat. Y'all want to keep talking in there. But, so, NEO, how's things been going?
Man, it was actually pretty good recently. I looked at a vehicle I'm pretty interested in. I should be snagging that for like $700 just to get back and forth from work, do a little bit of hunting here and there. And I did score some stuff. I got to crack a fresh F case at a Dollar General, man. It was a great feeling. It was my first one of the year. So pretty successful so far, man. Just staying busy as always. I mean, you guys know how that is. And just chilling, just paying the bills and finding some diecast here or there.
Yeah. Tusken, how's things been going, man? Busier than hell.
Busy. You know how it is. Busy. It's summertime is my busy time. So busy and not toy related. So extremely busy.
Air Cooled 66, Caesar MMA. Hey, what's up, Caesar? Caesar's like us, Tusk. He collects some other things besides this as well. And Jay Holla's in the house, man.
What's up, Jay?
That's right. The guy who has to own a mansion for all the toys he buys, bro. Don't tell me you don't have no mansion, bro. You got toys stacked to the ceiling, bro.
I don't know what he does. He's always got straight fire every time I look at his IG. Every time.
Right. And we got Douglas Economy and Billy Bob Bitcoin. What's up, everybody?
Bitcoin, what's up? What's up, Douglas?
I'm going to go through a couple more things here, and we'll get fired off into the topics. The Tulsa T-Town Wheelers Hot Wheels show is going to be on July 23rd. They're currently 129 tables sold with 34 vendors.
God dang.
It's a large show, bro. And I mean, there is stuff. You got vintage, you got red lines, you got all the stuff Carl has, you got ultra rare stuff, main lines out the ass there. It's crazy in that joint. What's up, Diecast Cars? Let's see. He told me
that's die-cash cars.
Oh, he got me, bro. He got me.
You.
Yes, he did. I like that designation though, die-cash. It's awesome. Carl did say hopefully he'll have the Miho exclusive square body Rat Fink post up to his store tonight after he gets off work. He works kind of late, so those will be popping. Yeah.
I've seen that one. I've seen it online.
He said he also should have the new Kaido House 510 wagons next week. And he'll be sending out emails. You can get on his list, go to the website, sign up, man, and you'll get all the heat, bro. He just sent me an email, all of us an email last night. He's got them pink square bodies, Auto Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Them things are fire, bro. And a couple shout outs to Rick, Marcos, Danny and Joyce from the Tulsa show, Sturge, all local people. There's a ton of people out there like to shout, but I definitely want to shout them out. I did a show last time with them, and them were great people, dude. I'm telling you, they were really nice, and I had to give them a shout out. But what's up? Here, I'm not going to try to get this one wrong. Jimbo
Abbott or Abbott.
Jimbo Abbott. Okay.
Hey, you forgot Moose spaghetti meatloaf.
Whoa. Hey, we got to give it
meatloaf.
Enio. We got to tell you about this guy we know. Name a spaghetti meatloaf right here, bro. This guy is the size of a Bigfoot.
We say it all the time, dude. For like huge dude.
Yeah.
Like he'll like hit you with the elbow on your head and you fall out.
One of the
you
guys,
go back in time.
One of the guys in the mosh pit you gotta watch out for, right?
Dude, he'd rip you in half, bro. You don't want to get in the pit with that guy.
No. If he hits you, all your people feeling it, bro.
Generations.
Oh man, he tried to step on my clean J's the other day, a couple shows ago. Man, I didn't know what to do. Oh man,
he's another guy that gets a shout out too. So big shout out to Moose. He got me. We were at that last show that I went to, and I ended up spending $75 more I needed to spend on that bone shaker. That didn't need to spend, I should say.
Yeah, go ahead, Tusk. I'm gonna get a little something up here. So if you got something or any, go ahead.
Hey, I was gonna say. So what did you find in that F case? Anything good?
You will see it in.
We're gonna see it. So he's got it coming. Now I've seen a lots of posts on like Instagram lately about that F case hitting the Dollar Tree. Is that where you found yours? Was it Dollar Tree?
Mine was a Dollar General, so basically the same thing.
Okay.
I'm looking for those exclusives, man. I actually have the tray that they come in to the store. I was lucky enough to find it like half empty. I mean, there was no exclusives left, but I actually pegged the cars and took the box home. So now I have it with my other one from last year. So I'm hunting those exclusives. I want like at least 2 sets, just so I don't even think I'll need to open them. I can keep those just so I have them for the year. But I was really looking for those. But then on the very bottom of this cart, I'm telling you, the very bottom was an F case upside down. And I asked the employee, and he was super nice, man, super cool. Me and him both unloaded this whole cart, got to the case. He sliced it open for me, and I went and proceeded to go through it. I need to put the video up still, but you'll see what I found in it in the stream, obviously. But my first case cracking for the year felt really good, man.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Spaghetti Meatloaf says, did you guys get in on it looks like he says HK Strip Memorial Day at Moore Walmart. What are you talking about? What are you talking about there, Moose?
HK.
Oh, HK case that dropped. Got you. I didn't see it. I was not in town, so I think I saw someone post about that in the Greater Hot Wheels OKC. I saw some of the cars that were in that they picked up. I didn't see it.
HK just dropped here. My buddy Josh found it. He didn't find super yet, but he found a bunch of HK's main lines and some other cool stuff.
Yeah. You're looking at a guy who found some too. That video will be up pretty soon as well. So HK's popping, guys.
Saw the reds.
What's the super in that one?
It's a Jaguar.
Oh, okay. What's that regular on that one?
It's a Mini Cooper or some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that one now. I saw someone, they were wanting to trade on the Greater Hot Wheels, they were wanting to trade the Roland, what is it, Duck and Roll, is that the name of it? The Gold Duck?
Yeah.
They were wanting to trade that. They wanted a 4Runner, the white Toyota 4Runner for it.
4Runner might be in the 40s now, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, are you seriously? I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, that's a heavy trade.
That thing gets banked, dude. And you know what?
It does.
You know what, Enio? If you pay attention to cars on the road, there's a shitload of those freaking white Toyota. What is it? The 4Runners? Yeah, there's a lot of them out there, bro.
Yeah. Hey, there's a good question. Jimbo asked. He says, "Where are you guys at? What city?" I'm from Oklahoma City. Actually, you.
Ditto.
Oklahoma City, and then
Akron, Ohio.
Would it
Ohio.
happen to be Northeast Ohio?
Could be.
Go ahead, man.
Definitely could be. You never know, right? I don't feel weird saying where I'm from because, like, I am not that popular and I run into people every now and then, but, like, nobody's going to know where I live and rob me with my Hot Wheels. I mean, you have to be pretty dedicated, you know. So I'm from Akron. You know, it's a big area, so I don't know exactly where.
Home of LeBron James. What's up to McDJ, ACDC, and 519 Diecast, bro? Dude, it's good to see you here and everybody else.
Yeah.
And Fast Eddie's up in this bitch as well. Good evening, sir.
What's up, Eddie?
I do
Yeah,
enjoy
he's-
519. I do enjoy his content.
Cool.
He says that 519 Diecast said they're still on E-Case there in Canada, which I know you guys are way behind. There's a guy that we watch, Cato's World. He was like on what 8-case, and we were already like deep into like D and E, and they had 2021 just hitting the shelves. That's some of the dollar spots up there. So that's pretty wild.
Oh man, I have to give a big shout out to Big Stan. Big Stan is wrestling tomorrow for the strap, bro.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I was watching some of his posts and stuff.
Yeah. He is going to be facing a gentleman the name of, I thought I could do that off the top of my head. Connor Vega. Connor Vega. So they're going to be, as Big Stan would say, they're going to be getting down with the get down, bro.
That should be pretty cool. We should go to one of those matches, man. For real.
I'm trying to. I was
Road
supposed to
trip
do
it.
this one, but they're usually on Saturday. They moved
Yeah.
this one to Friday. I can't make Friday shows, dude.
Yeah, that's a good little haul. It's not too far though, isn't it? It's like what, 4 hours? 5? That's not too bad.
Nope, not at all.
That's not bad.
That's cruising distance. All right, so oh shit, Jeff Brummett's up in this house. What's up, Jeff? Jeff
Hey,
is a
go
what?
ahead, man. I just read something that made me laugh.
Who did it?
Okay, Billy Bob says I went on a family reunion in Montreal last weekend and overheard some uncles and cousins talking about collecting hot.
Bro,
He said so. It was a win-win.
Get better, bro.
oh man, everybody's had it. Everybody will have it. It's going to happen, bro. That's right. Hey, right here, spaghetti.
Talking about
meatloaf.
that natty daddy.
Right here, one more. I'm going to go over the set of what we're talking about tonight, but this is, y'all know me. This is, I don't do bars. I don't go to bars. This is my bar. It's my house. This is where I do it. Don't be drinking and driving, people. You know what I'm saying?
You're crazy, bro. You might as well be drinking about a whole case of that to get anything going.
Bro, hey, I had to take a shower not long before the show, but I'm not the one who's all wet behind the ears. I think that might be you, bro. Bro, hey, all love, bro. I'm glad to be doing the show tonight with Neo and Tusk. I'm living the dream here, talking to people, getting to know everybody, and just hanging out. But tonight's show, we're going to start off with Grip, Rip, or Ride. Then we'll be talking about collector tips, how to find super treasure hunts. And if we got time, we got another topic. If not, we'll roll on to the next time. So let's go ahead and start off with Grip, Rip, or Ride with Neo. What do you got, bro?
I got a couple good ones, man. I tell you, I found some good stuff. So should I just show them all at once and then you guess, or should I just show one at a time? How would you like to see it?
Well, we're kind of gonna, so somebody doesn't just go for a long time. We'll bounce around, show a few, and kind of do it at your discretion. Show a few, then I'll bounce it to Tusk. Then I'll do some stuff. I got a couple packages to open from Van Looney and a dude named Matt 1989 Cars, bro. I think we all know him. Go ahead.
All right, man.
You on blast?
First one, the regular of that 83. I know you found the reds, but I found this one. I had to pick it up, man.
Yes, sir.
What you think I'm gonna do with it?
Okay, so
Rip it.
That's the show. I'm saying he's ripping it.
I'm saying he's ripping it.
You guys are right.
10-15 Tusk.
Awesome, man. Had to get it. Love square bodies. Love old trucks. Just nice truck, man. Might have to throw some NASCAR tires on it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked really cool. Yeah, Yeah. I actually thought about taking one of those apart and, like you said, changing the wheels out, and thought about painting the inside, the interior.
It's
It looked
usually
pretty
what I
cool.
end up doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that too. I mean, that's what I'm known for, man. Doing the hashtag add NASCAR tires. I would obviously these aren't the same ones, but I would put something like that on them. The
Oh, so
Goodyear.
you do NASCAR tires on yours sometimes,
Yeah,
or a lot,
usually. Yeah,
dude?
if they fit, I'll cut this one up right here
Yeah.
and put it on this.
Hey, are you on Instagram or no? You said you're not on Instagram, right?
No, just on here.
Hey, we need to trade information because I have a whole case full of NASCAR stuff that I have tons of wheels of it for. I
Yeah.
could send you some, man, because I'm not gonna use them all. I probably have like 30 or 40 sets.
Heck yeah, man.
I'll hook
I'm
you up.
down.
What else you got? To the back.
All right. F case treasure hunt.
All right.
Is it
You're
a
gonna-
Jeep Wrangler?
Ripping.
Well, you're gonna rip it. I'm gonna say you're gonna. I think you're gonna say you're gonna ride with it. You're not gonna rip
Let's
that
say
one
rip.
tonight. I'm gonna say you're gonna ride with it.
All right, so we got one for each answer, huh?
Yep.
Now I say
All right.
that rip because I know you hardcore collect treasure hunts. I'm pretty sure I saw it. I think I saw videos of you talking about it. So, hey, we got a guest from the chat, Crosimoto. Hey, Crosimoto.
He says rip it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's gonna ride with it.
All right. Well, Tusk is correct. I am riding away with this one. I have two, but I got to check the card before I just tear it out of it.
That's
So-
how I am too.
Keeping that one.
Oh, rip it, grip it, 100%.
Got it, Eddie. Got it, Eddie. But I'll do one more and have a couple left over if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, knock it out, man. Bring anything you want. Bring it from the basement. Bring
Yeah,
it from
see
the
what's
attic,
up.
bro. Bring it from inside the car. Stuff you hide from the old lady. Bring it, bro.
Bam. S15.
Oh, yep. I like those.
Finally picked this one up. I passed it a bunch of times for whatever reason, but finally picked it up.
That one looks cool. I actually was gonna pass on that one, but I picked up one of those. Actually, I picked up several of them, and I'm gonna say you're gonna rip it.
Oh, rip, red nip. It's getting ramp.
You guys all right?
What's up,
Right
Summer?
out of it.
What's up, Summers Raceway?
I had to get this one, man. Speaking of Raceway, I got to see how fast this one is. Just has such a nice...
Yeah, I was gonna
stand.
say, has anybody raced that one yet?
Not sure. I'm sure some guys have, man. But I got
Anybody
it.
at the Tulsa show raced that one, Pack? That you know
I
about?
don't know. I was pretty busy. I don't know.
Oh, I like to see that one go down the track.
Jeff Brummer says you better be bringing the smoke, Chris.
Big that smoke.
Hey, what's your
Yeah,
shirt
it's-
say on it, by the way?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one, that's a Cruel Bomb. It's a Northeast
Oh, okay.
Pennsylvania thrash metal band.
You ever listen to was it Car Bomb?
Yeah, by Casey Strain.
Yeah.
Song you're talking about? Yeah, dude. Casey Strain goes hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good song. For sure, man. But that's what I got for right now. I got a couple more, but I want to see what Tusk has and what Pack has. Or I should say Pack and what Tusk has.
Actually, Pat, you go first because I'm gonna go jump off and go see if there's anything else I can get. Like, because I really don't have a lot, but I do remember after you open up that Chevy that I might have a couple things. So
I'm
be right
opening
back.
some stuff, so hurry. You don't
All
want
right.
to miss it. All right. So first off, we're gonna crescendo it out to. I'm gonna try to get this view a little bit better. So yeah, let's do this first. See what's good here. All right. So bear with me on the chat. You see anything in there? Any? Let me know. But
I got you. Well, I gotta do something real quick with this JDM car.
oh, you do. Hey.
I'm gonna pull a Hewitt's on this thing.
So I got Granimer right here. It's Granimer.
Hey,
Yes, sir. And we gonna use Granimer tonight, fellas.
Grammar.
It's my favorite dragon from the 80s as a
I'm
kid.
gonna want it up pack right here.
Oh, good night. Give me the hot sauce, Enio. So this package comes from Van Looney. Van Looney sent this to me. I don't know what's in it. The last time he sent me something, bro, dude, it was the fucking balls. There was so much fire in here. Bro, I had to get some aloe vera for my shits afterwards.
It was smoking in the mailbox, bro.
You heard? Hey, Inio knows what's happening. All right, so, and just for him, it's the first time I've ever used it. So I figured I would use it. I usually just use this. I don't like to get sticky stuff on Granimer, but it's a special occasion, so. All right. Ooh, here we go. Oh my lord! This might have to be 2 different rounds for me. This box is packed, bro.
Read that note.
Let me Where's Tusk?
Dang, what's up?
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. So I stepped out. So who's? You probably already said whose box that's from, but who is it?
It's Van Looney.
Van Looney.
Yeah, last time he sent some smoke and some fire and some hot sauce and some extra meat pizza, bro. Okay, so I'm going to hope that this is good. I'm going to read. There's a letter in here. I heard you like extra meat pizza. Well, here you go. What up, son? It's time to bang this box out. Let's see. New look here. I've had this box of monsters for about 2 weeks. I'm not going to read this because there's some spoilers in here. I appreciate your words. I appreciate your support. If I was close, I'd buy you a beer. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm going to read the rest of that later because there's some personal stuff in there, man. So, oh boy. All right, so let me move this up, see what we got. What I miss in chat? Oh, shit, we got okay, so I'm on camera a lot. My brain likes to go out my ear. So this is Moo Osley, because I did my shout out in my last video and I mispronounced his name. I'm pretty sure it's Moo Osley. Yep, he's gonna let me know or not. But have you seen his stuff? If not, man, that dude, he rips some stuff. So we got.
Have not seen it, but Muasley's cool name, like Fugazi.
Yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and show some of this. There we go. This will be the first one.
Hey.
Get yourself a Zamac.
Look at that.
Looks
man,
good.
Like I said.
Bringing the heat. Oh, man.
I'm living the dream, man. I don't know. I mean, this dude, he's a real hero. The job he does, which I can't divulge, he's a real hero out there. And for him to be so generous with me is a blessing. And like I tell people, you don't have to send me stuff, man, because at the end of the day, being your friend is enough. That's all I need, man. Oh, dude, check out this Kings of Crunch, Inio.
Oh, there we go. Green machine. I see it.
Dang.
Yeah. Good Lord. He knows.
Chase.
Yeah, that's a green. So for him to give this to me is insane because he collects green lights. And I mean, it's his hardcore passion. So for him to give me one of these, dude, I still say green light makes the best monster truck.
You should open it. Just saying.
And
it's a chase. Don't.
Open it.
1979 Ford. Look at that one.
Oh, yeah.
You got 2 of them.
Oh, that's a chase too.
Open up both of them.
Oh my gosh. Maybe on a later show, I've always wanted to crack one. I haven't been able to crack one yet.
Pack, I'll trade you.
Dude, I know how much you love your monster trucks, bro. What's up to Zelda Diecast Racing, bro? Zelda.
What's up, Zelda?
Zelda, we love you, bro. What's up?
Brother.
So he sent me a message not long ago, and he goes, "You're going to have to make a return trip to the store," but I will not because I found this and put it on a video. This is the Monster Jam Spin Master. This is a chase. Do y'all know about these chases?
Yep.
Do you know about them, Tusk?
Yeah, what makes that one a chase, though?
Headers.
It's got metal body. See that?
Yeah, I know
That's
that.
metal. Now, the blue there is not metal. It's still plastic. You see the headers right there?
Yeah.
See how they're painted?
Now, are those
That means
is that one painted?
those headers are painted. That means a chase too, and it's got the white wheels, the
But I
white
can't.
letters.
On that one, I can't really tell it's painted. To be honest with you.
They're silver. They should be like all blue.
Yeah, everything. See how that base is blue? God damn glare! Come on now. See how the base is all blue plastic?
Yeah.
Those headers, yeah, they're painted. They're not part of the base there like the rest.
Got you.
So, and on the back, I got in a video, and I know you ain't been had time to see my videos. That's gonna say true heavy metal. That's how you know it's a chase. Right
Got
there.
you.
I like the sounds of that.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I found a crap load of them at one point. Then
Oh, check this out, bro. These are the
I s-
freaking. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
slept on those for some reason.
Now some of them do have the white letters, but you gotta look close. You gotta look close. I'm gonna get caught up in chat in a second. But these are these Kroger exclusives? Look,
Those are
Oh, that's
Meyer
cool.
exclusives. Those
Meyer.
are Meyer exclusives.
thank you, sir. We don't have any of those around here. Me and Tusk got none of this, bro. Check out that gold Roger Dodger.
Very cool.
Good night.
Wait, show the top of the card though, because this one thing too. Like a lot of people aren't going to see the top of the card. You know what I mean? They're not going to see that. Yep. And
I
you
got
got
a
the
couple
wave
of
on
them.
it. It's not a traditional peg hanger.
Thank
Yep.
you, sir. Oh,
You know
here.
how you acquire Pack? Would you in Tusk? Do you guys know how you are able? Oh God, if I could speak today, you guys. Do you know how you acquire these particular cars?
No,
So the gimmick here at our Myers, I'm assuming are the only stores that carry these, is you spend $10 on main lines and you receive one of these for free. But the employees have no knowledge on what these are, and they dump them into a dump bin with the rest of the cars.
Oh, got you.
So I have literally went to customer service and asked, "What's the deal with this gold free car you're supposed to get with all your signs hanging by the pegs? Spend 10, get one free." None of these people knew what we were talking about, man. So when I find them in the dump bins, I just scan them like a regular car, man. I mean, I spend $10 there anyway, so I basically earn it, but I still pay for it.
You got Myers there?
Yeah, we have at least 2 or 3 that I know of.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're pretty lit. That's where I find all my green light chases.
That's how it always happens. He's gonna find out what I'm talking about. The new Hot Wheels Flame 5-pack.
That bird. I see the bird.
The Camaro.
Bird is the word.
I know you got it yet, Enio?
I do not.
Check Walmart's. Walmart's are where they're dropping first, bro.
Sounds good, sir.
So that will do it for this box. I got one more box to go on the next round. But I want to say huge shout out to Van Looney. Like I said, some of this, it's a blessing, but man, it's like, man, what do I do to deserve some of this stuff, man? But I do got a lot of respect for a lot of people out there. And I'm going to get caught up in chat because it is time for NEO to go. I'm not always the best with like sometimes when the moment's on you and somebody does some really good stuff for you, it's kind of like, man, I don't have enough good words to explain how I feel when somebody helps me out and actually thinks about me because he actually spent his time, which is the most important thing we have. We can't replace time. Nothing we can do about that. So he spent that. He spent his hard-earned money. And we all know what gas fucking sucks right now. Okay, he spent a lot of gas. Then he had to spend more time boxing it up and mailing it. That effort right there is huge, and I understand it. And I don't, like I said, one day I'll hit you back. I got a piece for you I got to send to you, but I got another one on the way, and I've kind of been holding off on. But I'm gonna get you back, bro. So, I'm gonna get caught up on chat, bro, while you go on next round of Rip or Ride.
And then I was gonna say I found some stuff too, so I'll go after him. I'll go after him. Let him go. Let him go first, and I'll go next.
Sure, man. Because
yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right, so this one's probably going to be an easy answer. Purple or pink, whatever you want to call it, Triassic 5.
Rip. You're customizing it. That's what I'm going to say.
I am actually not going to customize it, but I am going to rip it.
I thought he was going to say, I'm actually not going to open it.
Yeah, but this one is going to go great with the other one. I do have plans to customize this top one. I had on my keys for months to weather it purposely. It has a weathering effect on it. You can see that the lettering's getting torn up and the top is all wearing off. I cannot achieve a good, legitimate play wear as a child would inflict on this, because if you do it too rough, you'll get a nice shiny gash in it, basically. So I'm going to weather this thing. I'm going to cut the glass in half and put actual clear glass in the front, like the true car is in real life. So I kind of want this to be a good, nice, weathered-looking car with realistic glass, because you can't run color glass in the front. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And the purple one, I think I'm just going to keep as a nice display piece and race it and everything, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, man. Maybe I'll weather this one and put real front glass in the front as well for the windshield.
Awesome.
But, dude, I was very happy to pull this one out of the case when I found it, because when I first saw it, I thought it was cool. Obviously, it's not how the real car is painted, but in true Hot Wheels fashion, we get recolors, so it's a nice recolor in my opinion.
Hey, man, it's not all toy companies recolor all their stuff, bro. Trust me. Me and Tusk collect so many different things. They all do it.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Sidewinder Customs FPV? Glad to see you here.
I do have one more to show. One more. Bam.
Ooh.
70 Chevelle SS wagon.
Rip.
What you thinking, Tusk? You guys both thinking it?
Rip.
Oh, yeah. Watch the viewers.
It's an easy day today. It's an easy day here in Northeast Ohio. This one's just great looking. I think it has a nice stock-ish look to it. I don't think the striping would have been factory, but this one just looks great, man. Like, I think it's going to go great on my track. It's going to go great in my little town setup with the rest of the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 era cars, maybe 80s here or there. But I wanted it because it's very clean and stock looking, which I kind of look for in my diecast, man. It gets tough sometimes with Hot Wheels doing their really wacky like art cars and stuff like that. I do like those. Those are cool. But this one's just exactly how I'd want it to be, you know? What's your guys' thoughts on that one? I don't know how much of a Chevy fan you guys are, but
Oh, my good Lord, bro.
Yeah, I like that one.
My man, do you not know me? I am Chevy all the way. Worked with GM my whole life, bro, wrenching on cars, and I love GM. Love Chevys.
oh yeah, I know, bro.
Oh, we got Rico Bobe.
I was going to say Rico was in the mix.
My dude, Rico. My
Rico
dude.
Bobe. I hope your Dollar Tree Fitty is showing you some love, bro.
Rico is the man. I took a lot of time to edit this video on the series, the little brief history on the band Pantera, and Rico was one of the only ones that was like, yeah, I'm down to see that. So I did get a copyright claim on it, so I had to cut one little segment out of it. But
man, leave the copyright claim in it. Just leave it in there. Just leave it. Just take it. It's not a true strike, so you just take it and put it in there. Leave it in there.
The thing was, they blocked it, so it was not. I couldn't even find. Like Mustang Hunter even replied, like, "Oh yeah, Pantera's in the top 5, man. You know, Dimebag's a great guitarist." And then I couldn't even say like, "Heck yeah, brother," back to him. It was like, failed. You know, this video is not, you know, able to be viewed anymore. It was like they sent me a whole email and everything. So I just re-edited it and cut out the first clip. It was a pretty popular video of theirs when they played in front of 500,000 people in Moscow, Russia. In 1991, at the height of the Cold War. It was a pretty crazy event that they actually were able to pull off. But yeah, I got copyrighted for it. But Rico's the dude, man. Rico's awesome, man.
Rico, you've been called out too, bro. On NEO's last live stream yesterday, you've been called out when you get on the show, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. Dude,
Sure.
hey, Rico Bobe, y'all got some work doing the chat, because right now, Billy Bob Bitcoin's killing it with we all love a good gas, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Sidewinder says he's been getting back into collecting. We're going to go and have a lot of talks about collecting and stuff like that. Oh, do I see Andre Cruz? I see Andre Cruz up in here.
Oh, man, Andre, my dude. Can't win a giveaway yet, but I'm trying.
I
need to get caught up with chat. Tusk, grip, rip, or ride, sons.
All right, here we go. I think this is the one you hit for me. No, this is the second one. This is the other one.
Nope.
Because I dropped that first one.
What do we call it when we hide each other for things? Hide things for each other.
Plinko.
Like
Get
we
that
call it
Plinko.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think I'm gonna do with this?
Must say, you're ripping it, bro.
10-4. Rip.
You know it.
I know.
We're gonna rip it open.
Dude,
Premiums ripping open.
Show me all that, dude. The tires, the base,
Six,
dock, paint. Do it.
Rip
you
it
should have
open.
cut it out of there. You should have kept that card work, bro.
Nah, he keeps none.
Yeah.
Look at that top, bro.
Really,
Now,
yeah.
This is one of my favorites. At the
Is that
top.
is that a big tampo on top, or is that
Nah, yeah, it's a big old Tampa on the top of it.
Okay.
It looks really cool. Painted base. But you know me, I like those Dodges. Those A1s.
So why do you
A100s.
like? I have to ask you, why do you like the A1 so much?
Dude, they look cool, man. My
Just
grandfather, my grandfather used to have one. He used to have a construction company. So back in the 80s, so when this was around in the 80s, he actually had one of these that he used, and it was green, and it was awesome. I remember riding that thing a lot. So that's why I like those Dodge A100s. So
Heck yeah.
let's go to the next one.
You ever seen the M2 versions of those yet, Tusk?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of M2 though. I'm really not. I try to
Yeah.
get into some of those. I'm just not a fan of them.
Hear ya.
Drag
Oh,
bus.
You're ripping that one. I already know you too well. You've done
Let
it
me
in
see
the
the
past.
card. Let me see the card in all its glory. What do we got? What year? What year is that?
You know, I
2000.
can't. Yeah, it was like 2002, I think. Yeah, 2002. Yep.
You're
So,
ripping it. You're
Jeff-
ripping it.
Jeff
what do you
Brummett.
think?
Jeff Brummett tells Andre Cruz it's his bedtime right now. Rip.
Rip.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, first it's got to
Oh,
come out of the Protecto first.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Out of the Protecto.
you lost viewers
Me-
pack.
I was gonna say almost every time for some reason.
it's all
Bam.
good, man.
Dude, that's a clean looking. It was a clean looking card. Until
Oh my good lord.
Yeah.
Billy Bob says this guy's worth more than my girlfriend on a date night.
Not swallowing chew, bro. I ain't gonna swallow chew. Get out of here on that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've been
shoe.
meaning to open this one though.
Oh, come on now.
Dude,
Now
this is
we-
like I love this one. Oh yeah, let me show you that backside.
Dude, that is nice, man.
I love these, man.
So that's all metal because it's early.
Yeah,
2000.
all metal. I mean, that's what that pack. You know my feeling about these new ones with the chrome motor. Just something about them. Just look. They feel cheap. These stout, thick. Love it. Of course, you can't go without showing that. That
yeah.
VW.
Rick's got one from I think it's in the 2000 era, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all Hot Wheels livery. In his case, it's all blue, like that. I've been got my eye on that for a while, man.
The blue one, like just like that one.
Yeah, it's like that.
The blue with the white top. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those loose already. I actually opened it. I think I opened up on one of our first showings of stuff. I opened it, and then I think I have one more. Actually, I have a few more, but I'm just gonna do this last one. So, Volkswagen green. What do you think?
Let's say
Ennio,
Why am I even asking you guys?
Ennio, come on, man. You're new. What's up?
Dude, I'm saying 3 for 3. I'm saying he's gonna rip that one.
It's
What
not
you saying,
even.
Pac?
It's not even a freaking question. He's nipping that.
Actually, I'm keeping this one carded because
He was
Surprise.
going to. He swerved us, bro. It was a swerve. He did it.
psych. I'm ripping it open.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Got to rip that bad boy open. It can't stay in there.
you mangled that thing, man.
That's right.
Bam.
I'll-
I know you don't like this color pack, but I think it's cool. It reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation. You know what I mean? Wood paneling and that green color. That's what it
Yeah, it
reminds me
does.
of.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, dude. You know, bugs. I love bugs. I love Volkswagens. Those are cool. And I think I might do one more. I'll do one more. Is
Do
that
it.
cool?
Do it.
Okay. So this is a little different.
Oh.
Monster Jam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. On your back of your card, what's it say over there? That little
It's
spot I showed
see, that's
you.
what I'm saying. It says True Metal.
Does it say true heavy metal?
No, it does not say True Heavy Metal.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
It just says True Metal.
Hold on.
It's called, and it says Nitro Neon.
I'm gonna have to get my monocle.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying, man. Like, because I've seen some of them where it's got the motors painted, and it's painted a certain, like, either it's painted like a real engine, and it's not the same color. But yeah, I can see what you're saying now after I'm looking at this one, because this one has the neon base on it.
Okay,
So-
cool. I'm interested in seeing this thing, bro. Yeah, okay. It's going to say true heavy metal.
True heavy metal.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to remember that because I have seen the other ones that are true, the Gravediggers, and I want to say almost every single one I've seen says the true heavy metal. But I said, like I was telling you before, I think I saw they probably had like 12 cases of these open. I think I saw where they may have had a bunch of chases, and I just didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? Because I was looking for the motor that was painted, like the actual piece painted, and not necessarily a tag on the back. So maybe you just hook me up with a little
The
description
very
I look
bottom.
for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the very bottom's going to be metal. The actually suspension stays plastic still.
Yeah. So that's why I've seen some like that. I wondered what was the difference. So, grip, rip, or ride with this one.
Oh, I'm gonna say rip.
I'm saying you ride with that one. You're gonna keep it in there.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but I'm gonna rip it open.
Hey,
Oh, let's watch the viewers. I do.
that's cool.
You got hands
It is cool.
on. You got hands on. I need to do a small review, just small review, so I've never had hands on one of these.
Okay, so this one is a plastic base, so it's got the plastic base and the plastic roll cage and stuff inside of it. It looks cool. I mean, this one looks really cool, actually. I'm gonna display this. You know, I have all the drag buses and Volkswagens of the monster trucks, and Bub, he loved monster trucks, and we used to go to Monster Jam all the time. So, and this was one of our favorite shows ever to watch. Was of course Scooby Doo, the mystery. I think it was called just the Mystery Team or something like that. Pup named Scooby Doo and all that stuff. So, I'm keeping that one. It looks cool, and it comes with this little sick little ramp. You can
Hey,
display it on there or whatever.
Hey, you swerved Eddie. He said you're gonna ride, bro. You swerved him.
Oh, see, he thought I was gonna ride too, but no, this was cool. This is gonna look cool. Hey, man, of course, it's another. I believe this is a Dodge van too, as well. So
dude, I would 100%. I would have to get two of those because there is actually a monster truck in history called the Thunder Roller, and it's a Dodge van if I remember correctly. It's
Yeah, I
diesel
think
powered
so.
and everything.
yeah, this is cool though, Pac. If you haven't opened up any one of those yet, you should. I think you have the DeLorean, right? The DeLorean's a cool one to open.
That's Hot Wheels.
Yeah, the Hot Wheels. Have you opened up that one yet?
No, this is Spin Master.
Yeah,
right?
this is Spin Master. Yeah, so
I think-
all Spin Master.
Dude,
Now, do you want me to compare this to actual Hot Wheels? Like what I think about that?
Yeah, yes, sir. And then we're gonna start our.
I'm gonna have to say, Spin Master. The new designs look really, really good. The wheels are smaller. The only thing I don't like about the Spin Master versus a lot of the Hot Wheels is like, I know the modern day Hot Wheels are all plastic based, so I'm gonna say they're probably about equal to me. But if you're comparing old Hot Wheels compared to these, I would go with the old Hot Wheels because they all had the metal bases. But new stuff, I'm gonna have to give it up to Spin Master because they have the licensing agreement for Monster Jam.
So can we actually give Spin Master Monster Jam trucks a hey? Don't be sleeping on it.
Don't sleep on it, man.
Don't trip on it either.
Definitely don't trip. Don't trip at all. But for real, these are actually pretty cool.
Where'd you get it? Bootleg wants to know where you got it.
Oh, where I got this one from? I believe it was Walmart. Yeah, it's. I've had it for a little while, but the colors on it are amazing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these colors they look really, really good, and the actual casting's really good. Detail's really good.
Check out. Yeah.
What you got?
Summers Raceway says has some good information. You just cracked it open. The poster that comes with Monster Jam trucks show you
Oh,
what
hey,
the taste is for the series.
hey, you know what? That thing just popped out. I think I threw it on the ground. Let me go check it out. Hold on one second.
He threw it on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Better call Tusk.
Yeah, I have a great comparison there too. I actually have an early 2000s Hot Wheels monster truck sitting here.
Cool. All right, we'll hit that.
I didn't have to move much. It was right by my butt.
All right. So the poster.
The poster. So, hey, thanks for the details, man. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I love chat and comments, bro. They've been teaching me about all this Spin Master stuff, man.
Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it'll say the true heavy metal on it, right? So on this one, it'll be El Toro Loco, which is over here.
I've been looking for that one. There's
that one.
There's a lot of El Toro Locos have the white letters, but they don't have the metal base or the painted
Okay,
header.
so that's what I guess that's where I was like missing it at, because like I saw the same thing and I was like, oh, I didn't know. Now that I know, I missed out on more than what I thought I was missing out on.
Yeah,
dude. Thanks for the info, for real. Thank you. Who was that said that?
That was
Summers Raceway.
Yes, it was.
Hey, thanks, Summers, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, spread that knowledge. I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use this one. I'll use that. That's pretty cool. Good info.
Okay, so I got one more round here, and then we're going to do our topic: how to find super treasure hunts. Collect, tactics you should use, stuff like that, because there are certain methods that you need to use. So this comes from me, from a good friend named Matt, 1989 Cars. He got a YouTube channel named the same thing. So we don't have to do a grip ripper ride here because it's loose and
nice.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
This all custom, bro.
That's cool. Now who did that one again?
Matt, 1989 Cars. This is
cool.
all painted. I don't remember if he said repainted or he just stripped the tampos, because I think this was Q case last year.
Oh, I see what he did. Yeah, he took the side numbers off of it.
Oh my God! Look, hold on a second.
Yeah, look at those deep meats on it, man.
Oh man, look at this.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, that's deep, dude.
Damn.
And is he in the chat right now? This guy?
No, Matt 1989 is not here right now, bro.
Okay. Those wheels look like they came off a Real Riders, of course, the 100%ers though, right? That's what they look like. Correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like they came off the Camaro, I think.
Sick, bro. So let me tell you something about him. He has done model cars for decades. He actually does. He works on cars. He does interiors, does custom interiors, replaces, worn out interiors. Go check his channel out, because if you like automotive stuff, he's got a lot of that. And he just started doing the 164th. Like I said, if you know anything about models, 125th, stuff like that, they have to build and paint all those things. So this is one of his first offerings as a custom on the 164th. Damn.
Looks good.
I'm still looking at it. But dude, if you don't know what extra meat pizza is on my channel, when I'm in the store and I say, hey, did somebody order an extra meat pizza? I'm talking about fat ass meat in the back and pizza cutters up front, bro. Right there. Pizza cutters. Look
extra meats, bro.
There we go. Look at the base.
Supreme pizza.
What did he do with that spacing? That's a kind of
that purple?
Yeah.
That's trick though. Look at that.
Yeah, he added something to it.
He put these little spacers in there, dude.
Yeah, he put spacers in it for the wheel.
Yeah. I got respect for that, because I've seen some Maistos, however you pronounce it, and their wheels would like sink in a lot.
Yeah, the Maistos, yeah.
I think that's tacky. But look at that base. That's his work right there.
Dang, man. You should do a Dodge Cummins next with some stretched tires on it.
All right, good Lord, man. Van Looney and Matt 1989 Cars. Good night, bro. Whew. It's turned up. It's hot. It's hot up in this mug. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to leave that right here on there. And I'm going to do this. I like that truck, man. I like both of them, but that's the one, man. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do topic stuff now, and I'm probably behind on chat again. Y'all used to it, though. So
you get caught up pretty fast.
All right, so anything else anybody want to say before we start? Okay, so we're going to go over collecting tips on how to find super treasure hunts. Kind of go around the table. Tusk, you're an OG veteran when it comes to finding that. I've been collecting Hot Wheels in the 70s and 80s, and then in the late 90s, 2000s, early 10s, I was collecting. I took a break. I started again in 2018. And the game has changed a little bit. What's up, Big Stan? We're talking about you earlier, bro. What's up?
What's up, Big Stan?
So NEO, what kind of tactics? And we'll go one by one, so everybody kind of gets around. If you could tell people what kind of tactics to use, what kind of what would you tell them?
So my main thing, I know a lot of people always say try to get to the stores early, like when they open and stuff. I've actually never had luck with that. My main thing is repeatedly going to the same places, talk to the manager. I know a manager at a Dollar General, and it's paid off very well for me. Get to know them, be respectful, tell them what you're looking for, offer to hang it up for them, or just, basically have respect for the people. It doesn't always pay off that way because some customer employee just will not want to help a customer no matter what. But I found that, having going to the same place over and over, and they know who you are, you're respectful, you peg the cars for them. That's really paid off for me. And timing, always timing. I've scored timing very well, but you can't always be on time. That's a hard one. But I think just being respectful and knowing the people at these locations, and they know you by seeing you so much, that's paid off for me, man. I've gotten numerous supers that way. Maybe asking them, hey, could you get a hold of me when you get the cases in, or hold them in the back possibly. That's paid off for me too. Actually, today I was out and about, and I stopped at the Dollar General where I had found some really good stuff before. And the manager said, I haven't seen you in so long. I had been holding them back there, and now I just hand them out to the older guys when they come in because, I've been working and just haven't had time. Without being out of a car at the moment, I haven't really been able to go look. So, she was still saving them for me, even though I wasn't going into the store. So just be respectful, and it might pay off for you good. And continue to go to the same places, learn truck schedules. That's really good as well. But other than that, just be respectful.
Okay, so
Yep, I hear you. Definitely hear you. Hey, I was going to tell you, Andre says the best tip for supers, he says, now listen, everybody, go fill out an application to work at Walmart.
Possibly.
oh man,
Oh, man. He's wild, but he's also partially true.
yeah. I'm not gonna Moo Osley. I have to keep thinking what he sent me. He says for 2022 cases, the one I noticed is that since Hot Wheel cases got 2 layers, the regular treasure hunt usually found the top layer and the super at the bottom layer. Yeah, that is pretty
True.
much what is happening. So I'll go real quick. I'll go before you, Tusk, because I want to go ahead and touch on NEO. This is a basic human trait. Go in and be genuine. Go in and care about the person who you're talking to, their job. They may have a shit day. They may have somebody just rip their ass, the manager, whoever. If you go in there and you're genuine and you just want to talk to them, ask them, be polite. Give them some space. Don't get all up on them. Give them some space because in these days, I want to say music forever. I didn't get to shut you out. Appreciate you showing up. I don't like people up on me, bro. If I'm looking at Hot Wheels and somebody reaches over me, there ain't too many things that break street code with me when it comes to that. It is a problem. Just I stay to the side. If somebody comes in, I move to the side so they can work aside. I can work aside. When you ain't got no tact for your fellow collector in the aisle, it usually translates to you when you talk to the employees. So if you're very nice to them and you actually care about them. So when I go in, I have 2 guys that are awesome in my target. I'll just sit at the counter in electronics and I'll just talk to them. And sometimes he's been like, hey, man, I'm really busy, though. And I'm like, dude, no worries. And I'll go about my day. I'll come back another day. Some collectors aren't like that, bro. They keep pushing the envelope. And they're very touchy. Like I was in the aisle with one time and he was asking. They're like, well, we can't get them out because we're doing inventory. And they told us to keep them all there, get the counts right on the floor. And he's like, but I drove here. And you said you had them. And I checked and I called. And I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, you need to stop tripping. Just let them be. And that's a big problem with collectors that they just aren't personable. They trip when they go in the stores. Go ahead, Tusk.
I'm gonna say the same things. Like, you know me, I've never been about like trying to hunt down a case or asking them to pull anything out of the back. I'm never like that. It's either gonna be on the shelves, or if they put it on top shelf at Walmart and it's not open, you better dang believe that box cutter is gonna come open and splice that tape. For real. If it's out, it's out. It's fair game. Uh, but I mean, that's about as deep. I don't. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day when it was harder to collect some of the stuff, jump on a pallet, absolutely. Put it in the cart, open it up, absolutely. Now, pretty much nowadays, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm kind of like you guys. I'll ask them. People at Target, Walmart's the same thing. If you get caught doing that kind of stuff at Walmart, though, and depending on whoever's running that store, they will not do anything for you ever again. And that's how it goes for Target as well. So pretty much when it comes to that, it's like you said, consistency. What I have found that works for me is Sundays for me. Right about like 11 o'clock when everybody's at church, I have found so many treasure hunts on a Sunday. Like, just go in there and I don't know what it is. I find them every time. It never fails. Sunday afternoon's always been good for me in our area. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else's. And then nighttime, not in the morning time, because some of our locations stock at night. And so if you get there right before they close, you might be able to catch it for stocking, because now they're not open 24 hours. So when they restock it, at night, you can find stuff. And there's some stores, that they restock during the day. I was at a store just today, they were restocking stuff, but it wasn't any Hot Wheels or anything like that. But it was just the afternoon, random Thursday afternoon. So most of it's chance. You know what I mean? Unless you're paying off somebody to actually go dig through stuff or whatever, it's all about chance. It's the luck of the draw. Whoever gets there first. Period. It's like the wild, wild west, for real.
Well, and I'm going to go next, and then we're going to go back around to Neo. We're just going to keep going with the tips that we know until everybody doesn't have any more. I want to go ahead and put this up in the chat, and this is a great way to find them. This is a DPCI number. I don't know if it's DPCI or DCPI. I always forget. I always call it DP.
Of course you do.
So to speak, DP. What you want to do is you want to call your local Targets, ask for toys. A lot of times they won't pick up. So hang up and ask for somebody in electronics. More than often, somebody in electronics will answer. And you're just nice to them. Say, hey, I was calling. I wanted to see if somebody could look something up for me. I have the DPCI number. Nobody was answering toys, so I just went ahead and called you guys, because you guys usually answer the phone and get great service from y'all. And okay, what's a DPCI? You'll tell them the DPCI. Then they'll say, we got some. And I'll say, well, can you tell me the last time they were delivered? Because they may have a lot, but it's old stuff. You know what I mean? You need to know whether or not, especially with gas high, do I need to go out or not? So, and they have the ability to tell you when their last delivery was and their next upcoming. Now, if they say we don't have an upcoming delivery date yet, that just means it's not, they don't have anything on the dock for next 9 days, but it could change. You could go in the day before, and they say, no, we don't have anything. You go in tomorrow, they're like, okay, we got a delivery date in 8 days, 7 days, whatever. And you can be there. You know what I mean? That's a great way to find them at Targets. Like I said, and use tact. Be nice. And it'll get you a long way, man. Like I said, just be cool. The biggest thing in life, man, is just be cool with everything. So go ahead, Ennio. That's my tip for Targets.
So on the topic of Targets, my only luck at Target has been going and finding it. I've never called in. That is a good tip, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. But I would ask, and it usually be some kind of like an older employee, how you doing type of thing. Would you guys happen to have any more of these? I was curious. I'll stock them for you if you have any more in the back, whatever. They'll scan it, say, yeah, we don't have any in. I've come back the same day and there'd be full pegs. So like, it's kind of touchy on that one for me. I went through one time, and like Tusk was saying, if it's on the floor, I'm gonna try to buy it. So I went in one time, and there was an opened L case that was opened upside down. This was last year before they put the supers in the bottom. Mm-hmm. So I was going at it from the bottom to the top, and I pulled the layer to the first, and I found the LK Super in there. So my luck with Target has been going and finding it. But in Dollar General case, there was one H case on a cart, and I asked the particular manager I was talking about, hey, could I look in this case of Hot Wheels? And she said no. I said, well, it's out here, and I'd like to get in it and purchase something. As a customer, I have the right to purchase something if it's on the floor. And I told her I wouldn't tear it up, and she said that's all you guys ever do. So she must be pretty used to the people that just trash everything.
Right.
So she let me get it in. She's like, do whatever you want then. I said, I'll put it all right back in there how it came. And opened it up, and the Datsun 510 was right on top. So I had to use a little bit of force that time, but I scored the most valuable super of last year that way. So we're on a really good basis now. She saved cases in the back for me now. So it worked out pretty good, man. You just keep that respect, though, because after I walked away, she followed me and said, hey, I've had a really bad day. I'm sorry about that. And I said, hey, no worries. I get it. Some of the collectors are a-holes, and you'll have a bad experience with us. So just let you know I'm not like that. I'll always clean up a mess if there's one and stock it for you, whatever. So we've been on a really good page after that.
Can somebody make sure they remind me? I have several different tips, but I have one that revolves around what Billy Bob Bitcoin's saying. I don't want to forget, and another that's with what Spaghetti Meatloaf is saying. These are very important things. So make sure I don't try to remind me. Go ahead, Tusk. If you got another tip. Oh, he's eating. He's eating.
Yeah, don't eat while you're trying to do a video cast.
Hey,
I'm going to answer a question from the actual chat. Spaghetti Meatloaf asked, what did I go raid in the kitchen? Well, I raided some cauliflower rice and chicken. Boom.
Bam.
That's what I got. But tips, you guys pretty much, touched every subject for real. Like you said, if I'm ever opening cases, I never dig through them. I always do the flip. So I did flip each side, fold it, flip each side, fold it, leave them exactly the way I found it. I have seen, like, you're absolutely right. I've seen it where people have just destroyed it. And there's also people that go and curl cards too. And that really gets me, man. Big time. I hate when people curl the card. Some people say they're trying to keep, scalpers from getting them in there for the kids. It's like, dude,
stop it.
Some random kid ain't going to want the Chevy S10 for no reason. You know what I mean? Like they're curling them on purpose. So don't tell me that. Even on action figures, that, Pack. You know that for a fact. People do action figures all the time. And that's like a genuine jerk move right there.
Right.
For real.
Man.
And then the only thing I could think of, like, you're talking about, like, finding stuff is someone was saying they go at night, and I say I go at night too. It's the consistency. And then sometimes, like, I have got to the point where, in Pack, you know me too, I've said all the time, is I don't really go out to the hunt. If I'm out and I find it, that's when I find most of my stuff. It's on accident.
And that's what Muazli does right there.
Yeah, no intention to go on, and you just find it every time. A lot of times when I go out to find stuff, it's not even because I'm going out. It's because, like, Bub and I are going out. He's looking for something, and I find everything, and he finds nothing. So it just happens that way. It's luck of the draw. It really is.
So to touch base on, let's see. The next point was, who said that? Okay. So he says something about restocking at night. You say night. It's about.
And I think that's regional. You know what I mean? I think that's whatever your store's doing. Like, your area might be different than my area. And I know it's different because, like, even stores from the east and west side of my area, they stock differently. Each one of them do.
Well, okay. My next 2 points. The first one, the second one will be patterns. The first one is the next step. Once an employee says, I'll go to the back and look for you. Okay. And they bring something out. The next thing is to kind of quell your excitement, because being strange or off-putting in the store can really freak employees out. You know what I mean? Just kind of be cool about it. And if they bring it out, they usually always have to open it. And I tell them every time, hey, if you want, leave it here. I will put every one of them on the peg for you. I'll bring the box back. And they're going to tell me one of two things. Okay, you're fine. Or, no, don't worry about it. They got to go in a specific area. They're not meant to go here. Just bring them back to me. So, and I'll even I film a lot of them that I go through. All right. So even if, like the Reds I just found, they brought them out to me. That was a place they brought them out to me. I didn't take the case. I didn't move it to the store. I was up front. I was at a check lane that wasn't operating. I just did it right there in the conveyor belt. Most of the time it's in the store, or it's going to be in the electronics area where I open them up. But when when I was all done, I made sure every one of them is laying nice and neat in the case. You know what I mean? If they say don't put them up, but if they do say put them up, I put them up. And the next one you got to be really good in is noticing patterns. If you don't notice patterns, you're behind the 8 ball. And what I mean by noticing patterns is you need to profile stores. You need to profile when your particular store stock. And the only way to do that is to put boots to the street. You need to be going frequently. You need to be noticing. That'll tell you when I have a ton of Walmarts, but in my immediate area, I have 3 close Walmarts and 2 close Targets. Now I have 9 Targets in a 20 to 25 minute radius, one of them being 30 minutes out. So I have a ton of them around me. And to profile every single one of them all the time, I'm not doing. I'm not going to cover that much ground. So 3 of them I pretty much check out regularly. And when I do that, I'm noticing their patterns. So my 3 Walmarts, 2 of the Walmarts stock overnight. The other one stocks in the afternoon. So that can tell you when you need to hunt. So you need to notice patterns. The Targets I go to are different. One of them, couple of them I used to go to, they will stock whenever they get to them. It could be 10:30 to 2 p.m. That's when they're going to stock, when they start working stock out. But some of them have gone to overnight, and they'll put them out. You'll come in the morning, there they are. But you'll need to profile the stores and pay attention to the patterns. Go ahead, Enio.
Yeah, I was going to say like the same thing is learning truck schedules, because that's paid off for me too. If I know this particular Dollar General usually gets their trucks on Tuesdays, I'll try to go that day or Wednesday, because they'll have it in the back. I can see it. I'll say, hey, I see back there you guys have, like, I've gotten shippers that way. I see your shipper box back there. Are you going to be putting it out? Well, we're not putting it out till tomorrow. Is there any way I could still look through that and then put it back in the box? That's happened for me too. But it's been weird. Sometimes, like when I found my very first super, the guy didn't even know they had any more in the back. So it always pays to say, hey, you guys happen to have any more, And so he brought out 5 cases and I scored that one. And that was my biggest regret, because I laid the cars all over the cart and I did not put them back in the cases. So every single time now, I always put them back, because of that one time. Because who knows, man? Maybe that guy was like, I'll never help that guy again because of that, You just don't know.
And I have noticed something else, Tusk. Remember when I've always done hunt videos, but when all the toys got really lame, we know when that was.
Oh, dude, yeah, Jesus.
I've always done everything, and I just kept gravitating to what interested me. And I love cars. I've worked on my whole life. I just love cars, so it stayed. It's the thing that kept going while all the stuff was stagnant. So once I really just kind of basically, I'll put up anything in my hunt video. If it's cool and it's new, or if it's just cool, it gets up. So a lot of people know, they'll see some Masters Universal, see some Star Wars, some G.I. Joe. It doesn't happen too often because they ain't stocking no more of the shit and there ain't anything new. So Hot Wheels and Diecast companies, they do a fairly decent job, even though we went through a drought around after Christmas to
right after Christmas,
February.
For like 2.5, 3 months, man.
Yeah,
it was wild, dude.
It's still better than all those other freaking action figure companies, man. It's still, So,
and then once you got the taste of the street wiener, it was back on.
Yeah, that.
By the way,
you, bro.
You haven't showed it on the show today yet.
I know.
By the way,
it took a digger. It took a digger from the top shelf, bro. But I was lucky it was in a Protecto. I think I told you that last time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Enio, he dropped. Did he get dropped?
I don't know where he's at. He's back. I think he went to the store to get some more internet. Oh, he's back. What's up, bro?
No, I accidentally clicked off, man. That was my fault.
No worries, man.
But yeah, Jimbo, he said sometimes being at the right place at the right time. He's absolutely correct. A lot of times, that's how I get it. A lot of times
you can know how to do it, but you still have to have luck. So what I was getting at, when I first started, just basically 90 to 95% Hot Wheels and Diecast, I started doing it, and you're like, bro, how are you finding all these, bro? And these are all the tactics I use because I have heavy OCD when it comes to patterns. Like if I do videos and YouTube is burying me in the basement, it pisses me off. So I have to fucking continuously just analyze, why are you putting me in the basement now, dude? Why all of a sudden are you just saying your channel's your channel's not going to ride. And I'm like, so patterns have driven me.
Consistency.
I haven't had consistency in 3-4 weeks because
Nah, you have. You have. You just don't know it. It's a different consistency.
Oh,
it's not like you're not doing like release this, but you're still doing a pattern of a certain amount every week. So that's where you're consistent at. Trust me.
There will be new stuff coming to my channel. So,
yes, I know you were talking about doing some other things. So
it's going to be called the Diecast Bar, Hunting Hot Wheels and Diecast Collectible, the Diecast Bar. What's going to happen is I'm going to be talking, like I said, I tell everybody, this is my bar. This is where I hang out. This is where I do live streams. I talk to people, FaceTime people, chat with people. So I love just sometimes I'll do a hunt, and then the second half is me at home going through some of my stuff. So there's going to be more of that. And shout out to Rick because he's helped me with some product. I'm going to be doing some content with old 70s and 80s super fast stuff, going through and explaining what they are, the history on them. I got some Tomica stuff I'm going to go through and just basically just hauls. Just sitting down and talking about diecast and showing them to y'all, and that's going to be called the Diecast Bar. So
I like it.
Trying to think. So yeah, when the Bud Ice virus hit, the rules changed because what happened was all the stores were basically stocking in the middle of the night. So people would have deals with employees and they just go in. They go in the middle of the night, they get them. Well, when like Walmart stopped being 24/7, the collecting rules changed. Because now you can't go in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping and make a deal with somebody and grip up on them. Now, I never did that, but I know people who told me that's how they worked. It's how they operated.
Not me, man. Back in the day when that was like that, I would just roll in when they're stocking, and I would just like, hey, can I open up them cases? And they'd be like, yep. 7, 10, 20 cases. It used to happen all the time, but you just go around and do them all. Right. Here on this side, when they used to do them at night, they used to do all the stores at night. And so I remember the last big one I did, and it was when that first super came out. And I've said this a million times. When that first super came out, and Moose can be the witness, I opened every case on the south side of Oklahoma City, Yukon, El Reno, Norman, because they all loaded that one night. And I saw them all come in, and some of them weren't actually going to open them that day. They said, come back in the morning. And I went back the next morning, and I thought the guys were lying. First I went to was Norman on the east side of I-35, and they had just dumped them all. And I just took a cart over there, and I can't even count how many. I had a whole table full of super Nissans and regular Nissans and Batmobiles. That's all I got that entire. I mean, I had a table full, like it was insane. That was nuts. That's the biggest dumps I've ever found. But that was, like you said, it's all at night, and they would load at night, and you would just be able to go to them. And of course, some people had them in their pockets, and you and I have discussed some guys that had people in their pockets that were on the north side, and some of those guys are still that way to this day, doing the same tactics.
Yeah, and the north side, that'd be my side.
They get so mad.
So yeah, we got people we know that do that. Go ahead, Neo, and I'm gonna have you hit this question. We all know what the answer is, but I'm gonna have you hit this answer. Neo.
There you go.
All right. So what I was going to say is that's another good little topic we can touch on is what was your biggest score with supers? How many did you find at one time? That's another thing we can talk about if you guys want to. But to answer Sidewinder's custom question, when it comes to supers and just a regular treasure hunt, with treasure hunts, I can tell you pretty easily, you're going to have some lettering underneath your vehicle. And normally, you'll have a little flame logo there, so you can kind of see there's like a gray circle flame logo there with lettering. Or you could look on your vehicle right here on the front. You can see on that there is a flame logo. I can actually turn this around and give you a better look at this here because I want you to be able to see what I'm talking about. Because I love helping out people that are just getting into this. So let me turn this around. With a regular, you'll see that circle flame above the Jeep logo, and then you'll have all this lettering. You can see right there, it says, congratulations. This symbol means you found a treasure hunt car. It's collectible. So there'll be one for every case. With a super treasure hunt.
Hey, Neo, would you happen to have a regular and a super side by side by any chance?
Yeah, for sure. You will see it right here.
Okay,
So with the
cool.
Super, you'll have a golden flame logo underneath there. And on some of them, they'll have like TH or something like that. The best thing to do is to compare the regular mainline version to the Super. Like this one has the TH on the bottom right there by the wheel. So you can see it clearly says Treasure Hunt on the car, and underneath the car, you'll have the gold flame logo. So if you see, another 68 Mercury Cougar that doesn't look like this, it's a mainline. And they're also going to have rubber tires. Usually they're going to have like a fancier style rim on it, like this GT500 Mustang. It was originally that yellow color right there for the mainline, but the Super is gold. So normally it's going to be a Spectre Flame color of whatever color the mainline was. Like with the Datsun 510, it was a green color, and this one clearly says TH on the side right there, and has an entirely different set of rims, and it has rubber tires. So you'll be looking for this shiny paint on any Super that I know of. It's going to have a nice shiny paint, different rims, and the logo underneath. It might be hard to find that logo because some of the cars cover them up, but if you can kind of move the car, you can see the logo under there. Just look for that Spectre Flame paint and look for the TH on the car, real rider tires, and a nice set of rims, and you should be able to find one.
The image of the car on the card art in the front will be a little different too. It will have different wheels. And sometimes you can even see the TH. If they place the TH logo on the side of the car right there on the front, on the right front fender or on the door, that'll be on the card art too.
Just like on the Datsun here too, you can see it actually says it right there on the car, TH.
Yep.
Plus the rims and everything, you can just see it's this car is like a nice teal looking color, like a green minty color.
Show them the difference between what turn it upside down and show them the difference between what a rubber tire looks like in the package and plastic.
So you got the rubber here. Some of them will have a treaded tire. So I've noticed the JDM cars will not have treaded tires, but the muscle cars will actually have a shredded tire. If we can kind of make that
there
out.
You go.
You can see the treads. Yeah, there's actually treads on the tires of the muscle cars, but the JDMs are going to have kind of a solid one. Here's another muscle car with the treads, as you can see. But we go over here to the Datsun, and you just have kind of, slick looking tires.
Yeah, show them any car with plastic wheels on the bottom. You can tell the difference because of the shine. Look at the shine.
I was going to say on those Supers, I can't really tell on the wheels. Can you open up both of those and rip them out the package so we can all see them?
Yeah, for sure. I'll just do that real quick.
Bro, my viewer count will go boom. People lose their minds.
I will take it out of the Protecto just so you can kind of get a better look at the Mercury Cougar here. You can see there is actual treads on those tires. There you go. You can kind of see them.
Yeah.
And you can really see the Circle Flame logo there. So you got treaded tires on muscle cars. Everyone I have, I believe, does. And then you can see these mainline wheels. They're just really plasticky looking. And the rims are always going to be different too. So like I do have some loose Supers here. This one is from 2015, and you can clearly see a TH right there. And these are your non-shredded Super rubber tires. So these are rubber, but they're not shredded.
Shout out to Red Room Diecast, bro. Sorry I ain't been able to get to you yet. What's up?
Yeah, Bog, what's up, my dude? But it kind of goes the same thing for the premiums. You can see this premium has the treaded tires, so the Supers have something just like this too, basically.
Hey,
what's up, Firebird Iron? I'm just getting caught up on something. Go ahead, Tusk.
Yeah, I was going to tell you the same thing. Someone asked, at Sidewinder Customs says, so when you're out on the hunt, are you looking for super treasure hunts or just cool cars? I'm going to say I look for anything.
Leave that up, Neo. Leave that car up if you would.
Oh, yeah. Gonna pop it up. I love this. I love this Charger, man. It's so nice. And again, you see, treaded tires.
Is that
premiums
the one?
Go ahead.
You're good. Go ahead.
So the premiums, I've noticed, have a similar consistency as the Supers. You basically are getting a premium car for $1 when it comes to a Super. because they're going to be a little bit more detailed, different paint and different rims and tires. So I kind of feel the premiums carry that same consistency. Here is actually an oddball one. We have a Superbird with rubber tires, but it does not have treads. So I could be incorrect that not all the muscle cars have treaded tires, but
All right,
pretty cool.
while you leave that car up, we're all going to answer this question in our own personal preference. So for me,
Yeah.
Sidewinder Custom FPV asks, so when you go on a hunt, you're looking for super and treasure hunts or just cool cars? Sir, I'm looking for cool cars. It don't have to be a super. It don't have to be a treasure. It just needs to be fucking cool. And if it meets that requirements, I don't trip on supers because the one thing they'll get you in this rut, and you don't want to never get upset because you can't find something that takes the love from it. And as human beings, anything that is not fun or is not enjoyable, we want to remove. I'm not doing anything I don't enjoy, and
I
supers
agree.
can suck the joy out of it if you're not in a good spot. Like whatever happens in the universe is what's going to happen with me. Go ahead, Tuss.
I don't even know what I was saying.
His
Yeah. So like, he's asking about those cars. That was the one thing that I brought up. I go for anything, man. I just go for it. I get into my mindset that I'm looking for a certain car, bone shakers, Volkswagens, that kind of thing. If it's a super, if it's a treasure hunt, I'll pick it up. But that's about it.
Right, right.
Go ahead, Annie, if you can answer the question.
So it really goes along with what you were saying. When I first started collecting heavy and I knew what I was looking for, I was massively frustrated, man. I have a video way back on my channel driving away from my hunting spots, and I was just going on a rant about how I see other guys. It was actually Honest Diecast. I'm sure most people watch Derek. I was so irritated with seeing Derek pull supers all the time. I'm like, this is just not fair, man. I'm out and about. I'm looking, obviously not as hard as he was, but yeah, it was killing it for me, man. I was getting pretty irritated that I was finding nothing. But you got to take a step back and realize it's no big deal if you don't find something because eventually it'll come to you. I always tell my guys on my channel, any viewer could be a subscriber or just a first time viewer. I have people ask questions all the time. I have a video that's done very well with tips and tricks on how to find supers, and I get comments all the time still after all this time. And I always tell them, just stay persistent. Here's some tips for you in my video that you watched. Stay persistent. Don't let it bother you. Don't get upset. It's a dollar car at the end of the day. It's not a house payment. It's not a car payment. It's not going to make or break you if you find it. So stay persistent, stay calm, and it'll come to you eventually, man. It really will.
Yeah, the next
Sorry, go ahead.
and just a second. The next show we're going to do is going to be collector cycles, habits, kind of thing. Way we've evolved over the years, and that's going to go right into it. But we're going to go ahead and that's going to be on another show because that's going to be like over an hour topic probably. So we're going to go ahead and do that one on the next one. But go ahead, Tusk.
He was bringing up a valid point. Like when you said you made that video that was very frustrating for you. What I have learned, like just from my personal experiences, I try to never, let's say it's not perspective. I don't try to compare what I find to what Pack finds. If you ever do that, you find yourself trying to measure to someone else, you're always going to be disappointed. You need to just, look, just do what you're doing. Like for real, it's gonna either come to you or it's not gonna come to you. You can't get hung up on whether you're gonna find a super or what's the next hottest thing, or whether it's the reds everybody's looking for. I've always looked at this perspective as like, if I find it, I find it. Sometimes in the past, like I would have been like, oh man, this sucks, I haven't found anything. It's everybody gets like that, and but I never. I've learned. I've talked to Pack about this a million times. Like you just gotta let go, and if you find if you find it, you find it, and sometimes you'll get it, and like you have this like you feel like you need it, and then you have it in your hand, and you're like, I don't really want this, and you end up trading it anyway. You know what I mean? You let it go, and that's why I told Pack you got to let it go, and it's the same thing. If I compared myself to like what Pack does, is totally different. Like even YouTube channel wise, he's on it all the time. I'm not on it all the time. We have different viewers. He's got more diecast people. I don't know who I have. It's a little bit different. So you just can't compare yourself all the time. It does get frustrating sometimes if you're out there looking for it, you never find anything. Yeah, it can be, especially if you're burning up $5 a gallon worth of gas every time you're out there looking, and you're not finding anything. But sometimes it's always better to go to a show sometimes and pay the $25 because you might have burnt $30, $40 just driving around looking for the dang thing.
All right.
Pack, you know what that's about too.
Okay, I got a couple points I got to go on. First, we're going to answer this question real quick, but I'm going to bounce off of what Neo and Tusker are talking about. But I've always wondered this same question that Boo Osley asked. Have you guys experienced getting a super that was not supposed to be in the case? Example, getting a B case super and a C case. I've always wondered if those exist, and if they do, their value should be a little bit more, and they should be a little more coveted. I've never seen it and wondered the same thing myself. Have you guys ever seen that?
Yes, it actually happened to me, and it was when I did the super and regular treasure hunts. And if Moose is in the chat, he knows I actually bought a case on eBay. It was a pre-order, and of course they didn't do pre-orders; were not allowed on eBay back in the day. And I had it was the green Spectra Flame tuned Camaro, and that one, it was not only at that time it would be either a regular or a super in a case. It was never both, right? And that one, it was the wrong case, and it had both of them in it. And so that was the double oddity for us. Yep, that was a good one.
Okay. Have you ever seen it, Neo?
I have not seen it personally firsthand. But to go back to Derek and Honest Diecast, he was going through a case and found the 2021 B case super, that Corvette Roadster. It was in a C case. I don't remember if it was labeled C case, but it was previous case super in that particular case. So that's the only time I've ever seen it, through a video or anything. But I've heard some crazy stuff, man. I heard one time an entire case of supers got leaked somehow from a Mattel plant, and nothing but supers was on the pegs. I heard that story from a local collector out here.
That used to happen I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're cool. Go ahead, man.
I was going to say that used to happen back in the day, like 2000s. They would go to Walmart and it would be full, one case full. And there was one particular car, and I can't remember which one it was in my life, but they had 2 cases full of just that treasure hunt. That's all it was.
Dang, dude. That's what's wild.
I want to go on with the frustration. Neo was talking a second ago about watching Honest Diecast or whoever you may be seeing, whoever
it is,
whether it's on a YouTube channel or it's on some kind of social media platform. People love to flex.
Facebook is the hard one, dude.
Kindergarten, show and tell, whatever the fuck you want to call it, flexing. If you're not in a good spot, jealousy runs everything in life. It doesn't matter where it's a relationship. It doesn't matter where it's collecting. Don't get caught up in that shit. Just enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. If it's causing you stress, stop it. You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's not important. And if you feel yourself like every now and then, I may get frustrated with something, I'll reach out to a friend. Tusk, Van Looney, Marcos, Bo Lavoger Stevenson. There's so many people I can talk to, even Rick. I'll talk to things about Rick, or Sturge or Carl about things. And, that's kind of, look, dude, and sometimes you need leveled out. You need a good set of friends that are level headed too, that'll kind of help, because we're all humans. We're not fucking perfect, man. We're going to make mistakes, but none of this stuff is worth getting jealous over anything. I don't buy much over the internet. What I find in the wild is what I get, because remember when we were kids, there was no internet, Tusk. I used to go looking for my Masters Universe figures and my Hot Wheels in a drugstore. It was called Webb's. And sometimes I walk in there and be like, I had no idea that was coming out. I didn't have social media blasting it in my face. Pre-orders this and that. Do you understand how much more fun it was for that excitement? Bam, right in your face. You had no idea about it. And there it is, man. That you get that ripped away with you with everything flash in front of you. So I've stopped ordering almost everything. If I get an RLC, it's going to be from a friend. It's going to be from Rick. I got one from Tusk one time. I'm just going to let the universe decide. And you know what's happened? I'm finding a lot of stuff that's being brought to me. Just don't trip over that stuff because it's not worth it, man. Another thing real quick. Yeah, a couple things. So people want to be upset with resellers. Let me tell you something. Tusk made a comment of, what if there was no shows? Okay, we're resellers when it comes to, I'm a vendor, okay, at 2 different shows in the state. Tusk is a vendor, all right? Where would we be collectors if we didn't have shows to go to just to grip up on things? And if I'm into something cheap, I'm giving it to you cheap. If I had to pay a lot of money for it, I'm going to, unfortunately, it's probably going to be the same way. And the Tulsa show we do, it's filled with kids. Kids, they got a racetrack there. They do a lot of racing. Kids come to the table. A lot of times they get free cars. My channel isn't for kids, but I still am good with kids. Like, I know what it's like still. In my heart, I know exactly everything I thought when I was a kid, and I still feel that because I remember thinking, when I grow up, I'm not going to forget the way I felt. You know what I mean? So a lot of people want to bash resellers, but I'm telling you what, some of the best people I know are vendors at these shows, and I would never trade knowing them for the world. And you know what? They've given me deals upon deals. I take a lot of things at the show because I'm an obsessive personality type person. Means when you're an obsessive person, you have possessive personality and you collect, you're going heels up, dude. You're getting a lot. It's stacking up on you. If I didn't do that and share it out, bro, I'd have probably
Dude.
freaking 12 totes.
Dude, that's what I'm looking at right now, dude.
Too much,
You'd be
man.
like NEO. You'd be like me over here having to literally give it away, basically, bro.
Dude, I'm getting to that point. Like the next show, I don't know. I had a guy hit me up on Facebook and asked me if I wanted some Pixar car stuff, and dude, he blew my socks off with what he gave me. Like I have like cases and cases and cases of insane stuff. Like, and it just came to me. You know what I mean? I didn't ask for it. It was a post he put out, and I was like responding to like a message, and I knew him from other things. And next thing I know, I got like all this stuff. And
They have chases of those Pixar cars, so look if you have a chase.
I have 2 cases full of chases.
What's up, Mole? MOL,
Like for real, I could go to out to my garage and pull them. As a matter of fact, I might show you. It's insane. Like he just gave them to me. Like I did not, and it was before I left out of town. I didn't even look into it. He says, "Hey, this is he hit me up and I didn't even ask him about him. He's just like, he gave me some smaller stuff, and then the next thing I know, he hit me up. It was my birthday. Sent me a message and said, "Hey, happy belated birthday. I'd like to meet up with you and give you the rest of the stuff." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And I got back and I didn't open them up, and I left out of town. And when I got home, I looked in there and I was like, "You got to be kidding me, man! This stuff is insane." But yeah, it happens that way sometimes.
Yeah.
And like you said, Pac, like it's like, where would we be without shows? Like, where would I get my drag buses from Rick? You know what I mean? Like, I can't find $10-15 drag buses anywhere. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't post up on eBay. I don't post up on them shit. I just do local stuff. I'm out there with the people, meeting them, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Not at all. I would actually have to stop collecting diecast as much as I do because there'd be too much of it.
yeah.
So
it's
a way.
Yeah, it does. It gets away real fast. That's how I am with like, well, we like other things we collect, like action figures the same way. You know what I mean? If I'm not able to see it and talk to somebody and get it in person, I have a hard time getting it from eBay or any place like that. I really do.
I don't do anything from eBay.
Or
Go ahead,
Mercari.
Nino.
Oh man.
So I was going to make a comment on that. Like, you're 100% right, man. If I were to buy this for $1, I'd probably give it away if I had to. I have done that twice with supers. I gave away a Mercury Cougar and one of the Audi Spiders. But there's a huge difference between someone reselling and giving away to kids. And there's 2 sides of that. There's being a good seller of, hey, I need this car, okay, $1. Or, hey, this premium's really cool, $6. You know, it's what, 40 cents more than in store. There's 2 sides of it. There's being a good person like that, and then there's being a total a-hole about it and saying $100, no less, you know, whatever. So if you're upcharging things because you can and you feel like you should, that's where the line gets drawn, man. Because I know tons of good guys too, man. I got supers for good prices before, treasure hunts for good prices, but they're not out here charging $100 each on them. You know, it depends on which one they are. Like the Datsun 510, I haven't checked it anytime recently, but this one was up to like $300 last year. If I remember, I think that was where it topped out at, was like 300. If anybody else knows, leave it in the chat how much you saw this at before. But this thing is cool, but this is not worth $50 in my opinion. I paid $1 for it. It's cool. It's a Datsun, whatever. I played with one of the first editions when I was a kid, really heavy, and I enjoyed it. But dude, if I didn't find that Datsun, I'm not going to go out of my way and spend $100 for it, you know? So there's two sides of it: being a good person, giving to kids, and being like a total a-hole about it and charging way too much just because you think you can.
What up, Edward? I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name, sir. What's up, Edward?
Eddie G in the house.
Andre, man, he did make a valid point. It says Kmart was the best. Would find toys from decades ago. It was like a toy time chamber. And you're absolutely right. I would find stuff in there like I forgot about like years ago, and I'd go in there and find stuff. That was wild.
Rest in peace to that store, man. We had one left, and it's a U-Haul place now.
Dude, I went to the one in Enid when they were closing them down, and I bought every Star Wars figure for 53 cents. Every one. Like I cleared them out. I was like, dude, and I still got probably almost, probably a quarter of them. I donated a whole bunch, and that's another thing too. Is like I always do like I used to do like toy drives. I did a lot more when, of course, whenever the whole world didn't shut down. I was doing one every year, and I'll probably end up doing one this year because you can go find stuff now. I've actually already there's by the way, Walgreens had a clearance from the 24th to the 27th on all their seasonal stuff, and I picked up bags and bags of clearance stuff to donate this year for any kind of. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but it'll probably be like to the Citizens Caring for Children toy drive this year. But I picked up tons of stuff for that, so I'm always looking out for that stuff too.
And I want to be straight up legitimate about this too. There's different aspects to collecting when you're a vendor. Excuse me. Here's how it goes. And let me tell you how this works. And if I buy some stuff from a certain guy, all right, and he knows I'm putting it on my table, he don't trip. And you think most people, I'm giving it to you a good deal, and then you turn around and put it on your table. There's no tripping around here. I'm straight up forward with it. I'm like, hey, I need to get X amount of main lines before the next show so I can fill. I have 3 tables to fill. All right. So 2 of my tables are main lines. The others are premiums or miscellaneous. And he never trips. That tells you it's like, and if I get something from him from a certain price and it goes for a little bit more and I sell it for a little more, most people would trip on that. He don't. He is good with what he does. And so are the other couple guys that I get stuff with. And another thing is too, you may go to my table, and if it's something I don't really want to get rid of, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a higher price tag on it. You want to know why? It's because I don't really want to get rid of it. But I have a lot of people that told me, because as being an obsessive personality, I wanted to hold on to everything. I like that skull, bro. And you can't hold on to everything. I can't hoard, or I can't have it overpower everywhere I live. So Tusk used to tell me when I started doing shows, hey, bro, let it go. Let it go. So I'll now even take things to my table that I don't want to get rid of. If you want it, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. Exactly the same way.
It's not to be a dick. It's like, if you want that from me, dude, you're gonna have to. It took me a lot to put that on the table. So if you want it, it's gonna have to match, bro. It's just kind of how it is, man.
Case in point, man. At that last show, I put that RLC on the table. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna put it on the table, but I'm gonna mark it high." And I said, no one's going to buy it for this price. And you're like, it's going to be gone. I'm like, dude, trust me. No one's going to buy it for this price. I'm just going to put it out here and they're going to come over and look at what's on there. And then I ended up selling it to you for like a fraction of that. But I told you they weren't going to buy it. I just put it on there. I was like, I just wanted people to see it. And it wasn't a flex. It was like, if someone's going to get it, they're going to get it. But we knew what was going to happen. I told you what was going to happen.
I got the RLC R34. Is that the 1971 R34?
Yeah.
With the blue on it. You gave it to me for cost, bro. It's like $40, which is basically cost, man.
Yeah.
So we're doing things with each other. There's a couple people who have come to me and said, hey, I watch your channel. I'm like, no way. I'm like, yeah. And they're really cool with me. They don't expect anything, but you know what? They all walk away with something that they couldn't get off the internet for half the price, quarter of the price. I love to see people happy. How many times do you guys go to the store, anybody in chat, and the feeling you get when you find some stuff that you want? When you give that to other people and they're happy and you gave them a good deal, that makes me feel good. that's worth it for me to move some of my collection to see people happy with stuff. They don't have to go on eBay. They don't have to pay $10 for a casting they want to get because they're making a custom of it, or 15. They get it for a lot less. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I combat eBay. I combat the ways you can get something. Yes, it's going to be more in the store. I spent time getting it, gas money, whatever it may be, but not a lot. My mainline table is $2 or 2 for 3, straight up, hundreds of them, and that's what they are. And $1.50 per car is banging price, bro. That's what I put out every show, and that's what I sell the most of. $1.50 or $2 cars.
And you know what's funny is that last show I meant to do that on that one whole side, but for some reason I didn't look at my sign. I had the wrong sign on it. And then after the show, I was like, "Oh, I had it on the wrong area." And I was wondering why no one was buying it. I was like, "Man, this is good stuff, man." I was like, "Why is no one buying the cheap stuff?"
Yeah, and there was a customer that came up to you that wanted something. You didn't have it. I had it. I just hand it to you and let you sell it to the person. Like,
Yeah.
just do good things. Just be cool with everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hold on a second. NEO, you said so. I thought you said something one time about flea markets. Are you going to flea markets every now and then? Are you setting up there or anything?
Yeah. Like I did once or twice last year, and I did really good. If I get this vehicle soon, then for sure. But with work, it's kind of tough. Like I want to go this Saturday, but I work from the next 3 days. I got to be there at 6 a.m. So if I get out of there at 2 o'clock, I really can't go get all my stuff and then go. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I don't have a vehicle yet, because I destroyed the last one. But yeah, man. I mean, I went down there Memorial Day. I got off at like 4 o'clock, and I went around, and there was still some people there. There was still some stuff, but a guy had junky loose diecast, and he wanted $1 a piece for them. And I'm looking at him like, this one's rusted out, this one's missing pieces off of it. I'm like, just had to take a hard pass. But yeah, we have a very massive flea market here. It's all outdoors. There are some indoor spots, but those are like 1,800 for the year, so you got like the big guys inside. But it's not like your guys' stuff. I think you set up at like a church or something, if I remember correctly. It's like an indoor venue. This one, you can have thousands of vendors. I mean, literally thousands. Like you can be there.
That's the OKC show. The other one is a different format.
Okay, I got you. Because I remember your guys' videos on that before. It looked pretty cool for sure. I like those type of shows too. But this is like, there's a whole produce section. There's guns. There's knives. There's like everything you can think of, and then diecast and just anything you can think of. Man, it's a very awesome spot. And when I got to go out there on Memorial Day, it paid off for me because I ran into a guy that had nothing but band patches. So I got like a crap ton of patches for super cheap, man. I got a whole Black Sabbath back patch that's going to go on. I'm going to start another vest, I think, because
How much was that back patch?
It was $15, bro.
Dude, that's cheap.
And it's stage worn by another band, like the guy was in or something. So it's a stage worn one, not by Ozzy or Sabbath or anything, but I've already got a Misfits back patch, so I'm not going to take it off and put another one on there. So I got to start a new vest now. But yeah, so I got like, it was $250. It was 3 for each patch, or $250 each. You get 2 for 5. So like I spent $35, I think, which is like the first time I spent any big money in a while. And I eventually got some patches for free too, because I bought the back patch. He's like, just make it this amount, you get a couple patches for free. And then I went digging through the trash that people left at the end of the show, and I found 70s diecast in the trash, like Lesney matchboxes in the trash. Like, go look at that video if you haven't seen it. Dude, it was crazy, bro.
What you're talking about is basically like where Rick is at. Rick is at kind of the same type of thing, giant flea market, and he actually has a permanent like store booth type area out there in
Spencer, Oklahoma.
Good stuff, yeah.
It's Mary's Swap Meet.
Mary's Swap Meet, yeah.
I mean, I got to come out there and link with you guys one of these times, man. I got to come out there. It's not too far from me, man. I'm sure it's only a couple hours, but
dude, I close that bitch down. If I get there, my wheelhouse is usually get there on Sundays at 10 to 11. I'm there talking to him till about 4 p.m. He closed at 2. He closed at 2, dude. It's like to me, it's like Cheers. It's like the barber shop.
It's like barbershop, yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple weeks I couldn't go, and I was kind of getting out there like, I need to go hang out with the homies. You know what I mean? Now I'm going on Saturdays because Rick has taught me, hey, whatever I get through the week, it's gonna be fresh on Saturday morning. So I'm like, I gotta go Saturdays now. And dude, this guy gets like 8,000 piece collections at a time. Like just it's insane the amount of cars he gets. It's main lines, it's premiums. It's crazy, man.
I know a guy like that, man. I met a guy at the flea market out here, and we said what's up. His table was like immensely more impressive than mine. He had like table after table, just main lines laid out, stacked on top of each other like this, just probably thousands of cars. And I ran into him out hunting a couple weeks ago, and he said, "Yeah, I'm interested if you're selling some stuff," because I told him I'm downsizing and everything. And him and another guy who actually owns a diecast shop out here came to my place and bought like 3 cases of cars and like a whole tub of like a mixture of like premiums and green light and a bunch of stuff, man. They bought a bunch of stuff, but that's exactly what he does. He just bought, I think he even said it was like a couple thousand, upwards of 5,000 cars for like $800 or something. And it was like Johnny Lightnings and stuff like this. Like I showed a couple of them in my videos. It was really nice Johnnies and stuff like that. He gave me a couple of those along with the money to buy my collection. They're part of it. So it's cool when you link with those type of people, man. It's like
Oh,
that's what's up.
oh shit. Okay, this is DFS. A lot of you guys don't know DFS, but I coined him a long time ago, DFS Infinity, because it's all the DFSs. What I tried to do a long time ago, a lot of people say you can only hang out with certain types of collectors. You can only do one thing on your channel. Fuck that. I'm going to do whatever it is I love. And this is one of the guys who came up with me since I started, man. He's been on my regular 3 live stream show. Shout out to Sardo Numspa 82, M3 Reviews. He's been on there with us before. He's a banger, man. And through the course of doing this, I found out all these guys that collected action figures and everything else, they do Hot Wheels too. And it brings everybody together. In a world that tries to separate us all, doing things that bring people together is the number one fucking thing we should be tasked with and executing. So, and another huge shout out to chat tonight. Chat has been killing it, bro.
I know they've been all over today.
The best chat in the world, man.
Yeah, dude, this has been really good. This show.
Yeah. There's been
TJ exclusives on there. He just popped in.
Yep. What's up, man?
Yeah, DFS came to my channel. We talked about music for a minute. I was like, man, keep coming back because we'll talk music all day long if you want to.
Dude, I will get down on some music with you, bro. For real.
I can put together a show. I can put together a music show. Me, you, Ennio, and a guy named Michael Kincaid that we nicknamed. Actually, he told us he used to get packages and he'd be called Michael Kinglade. They'd mess it up, and I'm like, dude, that's a badass name, Kinglade. Dude, I know people that can do music. I know so many people that do so many different things. That's why I put together the shows that I do with the different groups. Like we just started doing the Star Wars show with Ramrod and our buddy here's right in town with us, Ben. You know what I mean?
Dude, I need to get on the next one because I haven't seen yours, but I got some bones to pick, bro.
Sunday. Well, like I said, always kind of quell your expectations and hold the final review till you see where it ended up with. Because, like I said, you can kind of think maybe something maybe is going one way, it might end up going another. So I reserve judgment. Well, I can't, not judgment. I reserve my opinion for the very end. I'll discuss whether I thought the show was good or not, whatever. But
I could definitely discuss whether the show is good or not.
My point is, I like to just put together people who love what they do. And there's different realms of that, man. Like you found DFS. He loves music. I love music. I love cars and trucks and toys and music, like just one after another. Boom, 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 boom.
You got to check this out, man, bro. Look at that.
That's cool.
It's a whole back patch, man.
Does anybody know why Black Sabbath had that particular sound that they had? Quiz. Anybody know why they had that particular sound? Hey, hold on, Ennio. Anybody else know? You can go ahead, Ennio. Tell them.
Well, it's just they were pioneers of heavy metal and doom metal. They actually made like a very doomy sound, slower sound on some of their tracks, and they were pioneers of doom metal, man.
The dude played guitar and was missing a finger.
Tony Iommi, yes. Very true.
That's why their guitar sounded like that, because he has a missing finger. and that's the sound that he came up with. So how hard is it to play guitar and have a missing finger? That guy I was telling you about, Michael Kincaid, he plays guitar. He has a group. I played his music on my 3Livestream channel before. So, dude, I'm telling you, I could put it together and it'd be a great show, man.
You know
Yeah, you
what? I was
should.
going to tell you, like, I have one of my songs at the end of my last review. I actually used like a clip of one of my songs that I had with my band, and I use it
Which
every
review
once
is
in a while.
this?
The last review video, I think the Doctor Strange, the whole outro song is one of our
Oh, I can't
songs.
watch it because I'm going to
Yeah,
see
you
it
haven't
really
seen it.
soon.
You can
Yeah.
always skip to the outro if you want to
Okay.
check it out.
Yeah.
It's different. It's not. It's my group was more like we were called lots of different things, but it was like a melting pot of music. Like it was like punk and like metal. So we got compared to like Deftones, Refused, At the Drive-In, like a lot
The
of
Exploited,
times.
kind of like
I'm
the
actually
Exploited.
listening right now in my headphones. I'm listening to the Rites of Spring. You know who those guys are? One
Think
of the
so.
originators of the DC punk hardcore scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
got some.
Fugat, like Jawbreaker type
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Got
what I'm listening to
some
right now.
municipal weight. Dude, I picked up a bunch. Cratered, German thrash metal, Black Label Society. You already know that one. Zach Wild, Venom, another really old
Yeah.
school band. Pentagram, an old school doom metal band. Sepultura,
Hey,
Death.
shout out
Heck
to
yeah.
all the pentagrams and metal music back in the 80s.
That was scaring people. You remember they would do? Everybody was like worried about demons back in the day. Like everybody and their grandma was worried about the
My
stuff back in the
grandparents
day.
thought I worshipped the devil because
Oh my god!
I had Shout the Devil, Motley Crue
Oh
posters
come on,
from Metal Edge
dude!
and Hit Parader all over my walls. They thought I
Shout
worshipped
of the
bro.
Devil is the not devil music.
Exactly.
And dude,
It's not even close.
when you were a kid back then and you saw that, it's like, whoa.
What about Kiss? Everybody said Kiss was Satan worshiper music. You remember that?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You listen to it now. It's like, dude, that's garage music, man.
That logo alone is pretty intimidating.
Yeah, that
in the
was
late
pretty cool.
80s.
The death
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
late 80s.
TJ exclusives, bro. Cheeseburgers. I love cheeseburgers.
Let's go
man.
on record right now, though, Neo, that black death metal that came out from Sweden in the 80s was pretty dang satanistic. They lived it, dude.
Yeah,
You literally had cannibals in bands back in those days.
Yeah, the Norwegian black metal scene.
Yeah,
there was a couple
Norwegian.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I can tell you all about that. That was
Yeah.
mixed with church burnings, legitimate murder, and other crazy things.
Cannibalism.
I haven't heard about that one. It
Yeah,
depends on
well,
what
the one about that you're talking about, the murder, they actually made brain soup and ate it. So that was the whole thing.
Well, I know the one lead singer who committed suicide. They did keep his brain, his skull and stuff.
So that's, if you read into that one, they actually like ate parts of his brain. They like made a stew out of it. So that was like one of the things for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're talking
We're on a whole
now we're
different
talking
subject.
Now we're talking about mulligan brain stew or something. All right,
Dang.
we're gonna reverse swerve this. Hey, Edward, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you. None of this stuff. I tell it. Tusk doesn't do a lot of videos because he doesn't have the time right now. But dude, when he does, his videos are great. Great editing, great style. I don't get enough jerk moves, man. He's got a segment where he finds.
Oh, I love jerk moves. I even got a little song I made for it and have not been able to do it because I just haven't had time.
Stuff he finds that's bullshit in the store, whether it's something that's ripped up or somebody just left the aisle trashed,
Oh, man. You know what? Man. You brought up a very good point earlier talking about trashing out stuff. And one of them was one pet peeve I have is if you got to steal a freaking diecast or anything, dude, just get out. Like, don't even, you're talking about if you're looking up to, like, if you have to break the law to stay in your hobby, you probably shouldn't be doing the hobby anymore. You know what I mean? And it's not like kids doing it. These aren't kids that are doing some of this stuff. It's adults that are doing it. You know what I mean? They're going in there.
It's people who are tripping on stuff, man.
Yeah.
Just be cool with stuff. I mean, we got topics
dude,
for days.
Yeah, I know, man.
Days. Okay. This show it doesn't stop and it don't quit. It's always going to be stuff, man. And it's always going to be involved in the chat.
You got to respond to Billy Bob.
I saw that. So do I. I know that group as well.
It's Sammy Dewey from Acid Bath, which is a very underrated band. Yeah, guitarist, Sammy.
Goat whore. Goat whore.
There's a local band here that they're signed to. I can't remember what label, but they're sponsored by Orange Amp, and it's called Rainbows Are Free. You might dig those guys. They're more like a stoner. They call themselves heavy pedal music, as in
Yes,
flower. So it's like
new
stoner
metal.
rock. Yeah. And I'm about to log out. My computer's gonna log me out, so I will be gone and then coming back apparently
Oh,
because
hurry
it
up!
is 10
Hurry up!
o'clock.
Hurry up! Because I need a small intermission before we finish in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, here we go.
Tusk is gone.
Hold on a second. We'll have a brief. Hold on. We'll have a brief second here. I'll hit
Look at
y'all up.
that. Look where it paused for Tusk.
I'll hit y'all up with something here. Hold on. While Tusk is paused.
Hey,
Oh, he's
that
still
Metallica,
froze.
that Metallica though.
Let me see if there. Let me remove him. He was still froze, man.
How'd you
Oh
not get
man.
copyrighted for that?
No. I know. I don't get copyright for anything. So you've heard me do videos, and I have clips of music. I'll usually do it between stores. I don't get copyright claims because, like I told y'all before, I am a pattern freak. I figured out how to get by the YouTube brain. So the YouTube brain not only hears our videos when it processes, it sees it. Okay. So it needs to hear like X amount seconds worth of a song before it'll flag you. So I don't go more than 3 to 6 seconds. Or if I have the same song, I'll mix it up. I'll just keep moving it to different points. So the brain has to restart every time it hears me restart. It needs to see a string of the same song in a certain length. I
Yeah,
don't get any copyright. The last one I got a copyright, I uploaded one today because MJF for AEW, the wrestling outfit, he just went off. It was a fucking hell of an awesome promo. So I edited it and threw it up, and I got a copyright claim. I'm like, whatever. The promo he cut on the owner of the company was so epic. I'm like, I'm just gonna put it on my channel. That one I did, but I don't get that one didn't because if you notice, I just stopped the song each minute, like a 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and stopped to win something else. That's how you get by
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, man. Because whenever I go to monetize, I'm worried a bunch of my videos are gonna get it. If you do you get it only when you're monetized? Because I'm not monetized and I get it like on my Pantera one, for example.
No,
Um,
you don't have to be monetized because what it is it's money. If they see something that belongs to somebody else, it doesn't matter. We got 0 subs or 10 million. You're gonna get hit if the brain catches it.
so I
Can you
should be
figure?
good, right? Should be good. If it hasn't happened already, it won't happen when I monetize.
Well, here's the thing. In the studio, it says no copyright claims have been found, but just because we haven't haven't found any now, it could change in the future. So if they change the parameters of the YouTube brain and they say, okay, we're going to flag anything. If the brain can pick up on something that's 3 seconds long, you're hit. Okay, but it ain't going to affect me because a lot of my old videos don't get cycled anymore. People only watch
Right.
hunt videos for a certain amount of time, then they're
Yeah.
just chucked off forever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What
My
I
stuff's
missed.
like intro and outro music. That's all I did.
Tusk, I need to take a break, man. Go ahead and handle it if you would.
All right, man. So I think Rico was talking about he says, what do you say? Copyright claim? What do we talk about? Do we miss something about bands or something like that?
Let them know, Neo, what we're talking about.
Yeah. So I got it. It told me it wasn't a strike or anything against my channel, but I did
Yeah.
like a brief history of Pantera. It was just a cool little video about music because I like music a lot. And the first clip was one of their biggest shows in the early '90s, and it was just that clip that was claimed or whatever. I got the email about it, so I took that out of the video, and it was fine. So like,
How
there's
long was it? Like, was it over
Yeah.
30 seconds or?
Tusk, while you were gone, I showed my intro to my video with the Austin Breaking Glass, the Triple H, that kind of
Yeah.
music, and that's what spurred the conversation. He said, "Did you get copyright?" I'm like, "No, because I chop it up every 3 to 6 seconds."
Yeah,
Right, right.
so if as long as it's not consistently like over, I think it might be 10 seconds, it might be something like that, but it could, I think it might be if it has to be like 30 seconds or longer, because I noticed there's a video I did a long time ago, and it was like a toy hunt, like Halloween spirit one, and there's songs in the background that's playing really loud, and I believe it was a lame song too, like some like disco song, and I got a copyright strike on that one actually. So I had to go in there and cut one of the parts of it, and just a small cut of it, and then it was fine. So as long as you don't have a consistent play of all the way through, it's fine. In a copyright claim, Rico says he's absolutely right. Copyright claim and copyright strike, they're way different. So if you copyright
Yeah,
strike, that's one thing. Copyright claim, it's a whole nother thing. So the strike I think is going to hit your channel heavy, but the claim really won't.
yeah, because I'm concerned whenever I monetize my channel. A ton of my old stuff, I used music for like intro and outro,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I would always credit the bands within my description and whatnot, but nothing ever occurred with those. But like one time it happened, it was a really recent song by Slaughter to Prevail, and I think I played like the outro like solo of the song and stuff, and that one got copyrighted. So I just took it out and redid it, and it was fine. So I asked Pac, if I didn't get hit for these older videos yet, will it happen when I monetize my channel? Because, you'll be making money off of all of your content basically. So they're not going to pay you to use whoever's song in your video.
Yeah, but also that can be helpful because if you're using a copyright claim, they may push that video out to other people. So if you don't have, the video might get high traction, and then they'll come see your other videos that could be monetized. Now, there are people that do use that for advantage. Even Larkin says, he says all of his shorts, so all of his shorts he's ever made, every one of them, he says, I have tons of claims on my shorts, which you do, especially if you have a song that's used on TikTok and you decide to use it on YouTube, it's going to copyright strike it on YouTube, but it's cool with TikTok. You know what I mean? So it's different, but your video will still play. It might get a lot of traction. I did a video like that. There's one video, Pac, he's probably seen it, had music on it, and it got like 10,000. One of the shorts that had like 10,000 or 11,000 views. It got hit, but it got me more traction than other videos. So is 30 seconds of a short going to affect your channel? No, it might help people come see it, especially if it's dealing with your content and stuff like that.
Right,
But
right.
but there's people like I don't know if you know who Boogie 2988.
Yeah, yeah.
He does a lot of copyright strike videos, and then he has the ones that make him money. He does those videos, and he knows, okay, I'm gonna do a Francis video where I curse a lot and get in trouble, and not gonna get monetized. But then I'm gonna put my other content in there with it. So I mean, granted, he's got like 4 million subscribers, but he's one of those guys that either you're gonna like him or you don't, and he's gonna release a video that you're gonna hate, and you're gonna release one that you might like. So it's like
Yeah.
he kind
I
of
hear you,
plays that
man.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I love music, man. I like putting my music taste out there, but like I don't want to jeopardize my channel to put, a chunky riff in my video at some point, like it's just not worth it. Like that's why I try to make I wanted to kind of start doing a series like um describing like the history of a band, who's in it and stuff like that. Like some
yeah,
people like watching it. It wasn't big by any means.
Like
Um, but it's still kind of cool.
there's
use
go
it in
ahead.
the right way because Larkin's Lair he's creeping to 20,000 subs,
Hmm.
and he's got a hella good channel. Presentation's amazing. Good guy, knows what he does. He uses them too, and he knows how to use them as well. Go ahead,
Yeah,
guys.
use it to your advantage. There's a prime example of someone that does like what you're talking about, and he does all about music, and it's the guitar player and singer from The Darkness. You know what I'm talking about. Like that, he
Yeah,
has an '80s hair band type style, but he lives it. That's like what he likes to do. But he does reviews, and he does every day or every other day he does a review, or he talks about a certain band and a certain thing he likes. And what's great about him is and he does the history of like the song and all the stuff, and he plays small segments of the videos, and which includes the song, but he does it like 5 seconds stops, and then he'll
yeah,
go into 5 seconds stops. So, like he puts that break into it, so that'd be a good way. It takes a lot of time to edit your video, but if you don't plan to do a whole bunch of those, like if you want to do once a week or once a month, you want to edit for 2 or 3 hours or whatever it is, you can do that easily. And
yeah,
there's some that I did, like the Norma Jean one I have on my channel has like 4,000 views or whatever it is. if you notice, it's small segments of the songs, and it got lots of people like to see the live stuff anyway, and I loved it. I didn't record a whole song. I'll be honest with you. Those pictures you saw somebody else take on the other side where there's people moshing and jumping up, dude, I had no time to tape. I was like, dude, I was in it. So
Yeah,
like, house shows are a little different. They get a little crazy. So there's
was
just little.
sorry, my bad. You're good.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Was the original vocalist Josh Scogan there with them, or was it their newer vocalist?
No, it was just that was all Corey's. Like, so that whole band, when I saw it, it was all. There's nobody original in that band anymore. Everybody's gone. So
Yeah.
like, but I'll be honest, the newer singer Corey, he is Norma Jean, but every project he does sounds like him, and he's a great producer. He's got another band called Orphan Twins. Have you heard them? He
I have
did
not,
with his
no.
brother. He did 2 songs, and it's also released on Solid State Records. And he did that during the whole COVID thing, and they got signed with that. And it's like just different. It's the same sound, but obviously different. But yeah,
Huh, interesting. Yeah, 'cause
but there's
I like
ways to
them.
do it. There's ways to
Yeah.
change your channel up. I'm with Pac
like
too. Like I don't stay. I collect a lot of different things. I don't stay a lot with diecast. I do a lot of action figures. I love music, so I have a big mixture of things. I love movies. I'm a big movie dude. Like I own thousands and thousands of movies, and right now I'm watching Psycho Gorman. If no one knows what that is, it's called PG. It's Psycho Gorman. It's like one of the best like throwback movies, and it was made in 2021, but it's shot like in 1980s sci-fi horror movie. It's really cool, but I just love movies, and I like doing reviews over stuff. Like even my lives, they'll go from hot. We did a live about action figures and collecting. We ended up with Elden Ring somehow, and Bruce Banner came over and stopped in while we were talking about Elden Ring. Actually, he jumped in on the channel. So
Bruce Banner, he's awesome, man.
yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
Man, you're just sitting back, man. What are you doing? Just relaxing now?
That's right. Hey, we've come to the midnight section, and that's right. Look,
Cracking him open.
I'm gonna just chill now.
Dang.
Yeah. He shotgunned a couple off camera while it was gone.
That's probably what happened. That's exactly what happened. So
No.
did anybody find anything good over Memorial Day weekend? Anybody in the chat? You guys find anything good in the Hot Wheels section?
I don't hunt on the weekends because there's too many people. I do like what does he say on Back to the Future 3, Mad Dog Tannen? I do all my killing before breakfast. I do all my killing during the week, bro. Monday through Friday.
See, and I'm the exact opposite because like my week is totally just jam packed. It's like the only time I have really to look is on the weekends, and that's like after everybody's gone through it. So I'm getting that secondhand, finger through peg warming stuff. So it is what it is.
Dude, and another thing is, like, I have if you're doing videos in the store, don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. Like I'm myself. If you ever meet me in real life, you're never gonna be surprised, bro. It's gonna be carbon copy. Actually, you meet me in real life, I might be a little more tame because street codes. I live and die by street code. And if you don't know somebody, you just don't go. You just don't get up in their face. You don't get all wild. You know what I mean? So I may be a little quieter, but Tusk knows me. It's exactly how I am, bro.
And if he catches you shooting a video, he'll go like this. He'll go like this. Hey, he's shooting a video.
Or I'll give you a little of that.
Yeah, or he'll give you the middle finger in the middle of the church. Yep, he will definitely do that to you too.
Hey, that's metal life, bro. That's metal life. And wrestling.
Man, you asked me a good question though. Have I seen any of those He-Man Origin figures, man? I have not seen anything except for that one Terror Claw and the Flying Fist. That's the only thing I found.
Oh, shout out to Kurt Kenobi in the chat, also known as AKA Curtis. What up, Curtis, bro? Hey, roll call. If you're in the chat, sound it off. Oh, we still got Larkin, Rico, Summers, Raceway. Bro, all y'all killing it tonight, man.
Hey, I was gonna give a shout to Larkin because I know he's got that. I'm eyeballing it. I can't wait till he's finished with it. He's got that Optimus Prime trailer 3D print he's coming out with. I've been eyeballing it. I plan on getting one for Bub. Bub has one, and I became a fan of Larkin's. I didn't even know him from the chat. I just saw him from IG looking for 3D prints, and then like next thing I know, I see him on your channel and I think it might be Casual Toys. Maybe he might have jumped on there, or Marcos. Maybe I can't remember. So like I'm can't wait for that set to come out. So shout out to Larkin's Lair. That's gonna be cool for real.
Do you want to see some of his work? I have something he sent me.
I actually have some of his stuff. Remember, I bought a bunch of his. I bought the one for the Cheetor. I bought the. He had some other stuff for
If
recently that I just bought.
If you were to ever like customize metal diecast pieces, cars,
Dude, that'd be cool.
God, dude, like that guy's man. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna have to get up. I'll show you that it's a toy. Hold on, I'll be right. Oh, bootleg
What'd you get?
ramen
I
noodle.
want to see it.
Bootleg ramen noodle still up in this piece.
So bootleg. What do you actually do? You do customs or anything, or do you do any kind of like toys? I might have missed something in the chat.
Yo, Tusk, you ever seen those pictures from like the Norwegian black metal bands where they're like in a basement or something and they're standing there and they're like,
oh yeah, all the time. Do you know how hard I used to do? I love. There's something historic about some of those bootleg tapes. They sounded awful for a reason. It wasn't, they didn't have really like any good studios, and no one wanted to produce that type of music. But there's something about that sound that even people try to reproduce to this day cannot capture, because it was just different. You know what I mean?
It's the anti-music factor to it, man.
Yeah.
Everything was clean at that time. They didn't want that.
Yeah, it was definitely lo-fi. They were like the leaders of the lo-fi. Like that was the legit lo-fi.
Recorded on like a Fisher Price microphone.
The realistic microphone that you found at the garage sale or something on a cassette, and then bounced that cassette to another cassette, and then recorded vocals over that cassette, and then bounced to another cassette, and then another. Yeah.
From the kitchen, though. You recorded it from the other room.
Yeah, that's how it was back in the day. Big time.
Pack looking ominous over there.
Before I show this piece I got from Larkin a while back, everybody, this is Tusken TV's YouTube channel, and I know a lot of y'all maybe not know him. I got some new people in the chat tonight, bro. This guy, go click on that link, bro. Send him some love, man. Fucking just rip up and down his channel. You can leave my shit right now. Hit the thumbs up, dude. Smash the balls out of it, man.
But if you don't want spoilers in some of those videos that we do reviews, just go ahead and skip past those, because we do go heavy on them. So
yeah,
especially movie ones.
Tuss needs some love, man. Tuss needs some love, bro. I'm telling you.
Any help, I appreciate it very much.
Yes, sir. So this is I have to show it like we're talking about. He's up on there. We'll make sure he gets some good love. Do you see that detail? That's not what that normally looks like.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all like bright yellow and blue, but you can see all that detail he put in there. Yep.
So he did that one for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, does he do a lot of customs, man? Like actual customs, full paints like that?
Well, obviously he can. I know he does kits. He 3D prints kits for stuff.
Yeah, I get a lot of his 3D print kits. I probably bought, I'll be honest, whenever I found out about him, I probably bought 5 kits from him. And I'm going to tell you one thing, his customer service is off the chain. So if you guys are into Transformers and you buy from him, if something comes in messed up, dude, email him. And he literally sent me one. And I said, hey, don't send it out yet. I'm going to buy another piece because it was so amazing. I bought it, and he sent me like a bag of extra stuff. He just threw it all in there, plus the one that I had that was messed up. So big shout out. The customer service from Larkin is amazing. So
yes, we got us
over the top, dude.
Over the top, man.
Hey, man, that's awesome,
man. I thought let's see, Red Room Diecast, and hey, just as much as we're shouting out to people who just subbed, look at this. Red Room Diecast is subbed already, bro, and that's awesome.
Yep, I know he at Red Room. Yep.
Bog, the man, the homie.
Yeah, and actually, I've been enjoying. Bub and I've been doing a couple of lives. I've only done 2 so far, and I'm hopefully going to do one this weekend. And we like to just talk about a lot of different things too. So I appreciate everybody who stops by us for the lives. I really do.
This is the part of the show You see me, I'm getting ready to kick back again. This is the part of the show
Uh-oh.
where we talk about anything, all right? Except for politics and religion. But if y'all want to talk about it, we talk about it till we're done. So if it's toys, if it's music, open season right now.
Moose
Yeah, handle that if you would, please.
Moose comes in. He says, "Have you guys been to the website? Let me tell. Let me tell Mattel Creations with Masters of the Universe figures that they have available." So I think he's saying, "Have we been there to find out what they've got?" Actually, I have not. I have not been there to check it out. Actually, I think I should go look right now because
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to drop Wondar spaghetti meatloaf. Did they drop Wondar yet? There's a pre-order supposed to be coming up for that damn thing, man.
man, the one I'm kind of looking forward to, man. And if you ever find it in a while, dude, let me know, Pack. That's that Mr. T and Hulk mashup, dude. You know me, dude. I love Mr. T, man. Because I remember we were trying to look for him back in the day, and I had to get Mr. T, dude. Any type of Mr. T action figure, dude. He's like one of my childhood heroes, man. I remember being I'm old, man. I remember being in like first grade or kindergarten. There's a kid that had a haircut just like Mr. T. You know what I mean? I was like jealous, like, man, I wish I could get a mohawk like Mr. T.
Yeah, we're gonna talk chat. We're gonna talk chat, Neo. So wake the fuck up, bro, because we got DFS who says Mattel shit my RLC. Which RLC, bro? Are you talking about the one that I got from the Nissan? He put a comment in there when I showed it because I did a hunt and I did a second half of it. I came home and I just kind of shot some stuff, and your piece was in there that you got me. And I remember he put a comment in there and said, "Bro, I gotta have that." So I think he ordered. I think that's what he might be talking about.
About the RLC car club?
Yeah, I don't know which one he's talking about. So when I get down to there, we'll see.
Oh, Larkin says, "Did you get the Mr. T, the WWE version of the Origin?" Yes, I did. Actually, I think I might have gotten two of them.
I need one.
But I was gonna say, I think I actually gave it to my friend Jeremy. I hooked
I'm
him
not
up with
tripping,
it. Yeah,
bro. One day.
yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah.
Look at that right there, bro. Tusken.
Oh dang, bro. Hey, Larkin, man, I appreciate that, brother. I really do. You're like one of my. I'm serious. Like when I talk about, when I talk quality about people's craftsmanship too. I don't lie, and Pac knows that. He knows if I say it's junk or if I don't like it, I will say I won't talk about it, and I might not blast about it. But if it is some good positive stuff, you're gonna get blown up, dude. And you have like some of the best customer service I've ever had to deal with.
I think
Etsy's where his stuff is at too. So Etsy, if you haven't seen his channel or been to his IG, go to Etsy, type in his name. He is on there. One of the best, for real.
Pac, I had a question for you.
I might have an answer.
What would you trade for those Greenlight trucks you got? I know they were a gift to you. I know they were a gift, so I don't want to step my boundaries here. But if you want to trade those, man, you let me know.
Stop tripping, bro. Stop tripping.
You know, this is what I tell Pac. I tell Pac this every time. You cannot sell or trade a gift. I tell him every time.
No, that's street code. That's street code, Neo. But I might have something else you're interested in. Just a second. I'm doing a little something right here. So, Mr.
Understandable, sir. Understandable. I agree with you, though. I do agree.
Hold on a second.
But if he gets permission to trade, that is perfectly fine. Because I have actually given him stuff, and he's like, "Hey, is it okay if I sell this or trade?" I'm like, "Dude, go ahead, do whatever you want with it."
Northeast Ohio. Is that Northeast one word or two?
Whichever you want, bro.
What's it listed on your channel?
He's trying to get the channel listed, I believe.
Oh, it's just I don't even know, bro. To be honest, I think it's
all right, fuck it, I got it.
Northeast Ohio. NEO. I might change it to NEO. I don't know if I want to yet, but
I think if you changed it to like NEO, dude, that would just be like a statement. It's like boom.
But I have this already, so it's like I can't ever put it in my car again. You know, you'll find my old videos.
Okay, I'm not caught up in the chat, but I think maybe most everybody is. But just in case there's not, we got Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures link in the chat. Hit him up. Check him out. Once again, smash the balls out of any of his out of his videos, because it doesn't matter where it's a thumb up or a thumb down. Those are almost more important than anything else, man. Like that's what pushes you to the next impression. I swear that you're gonna get sent out. You're gonna get sent out X amount of times, and if you get traction, then they'll push you out again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So likes are the way to get traction. Like I could do a regular upload about this topic we talked about, and it would get way more hits. But the live stream won't get as many hits. But a regular upload, I can get the interaction with with the people like you do here. So this means more. That's why I decided to do this on a live instead of upload, even though upload would have got more views. You know what I mean?
You the man. I appreciate the shout out, bro.
Let me. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Larkin says because I'm not big into diecast, but I sub.
Um, Here I want to, dude. He brings up a great topic, and if you guys have X amount of time, you say, "Hey, I got this much longer. I got to go." You need to just tell me. So if you say, "Hey, I got 15 more minutes, or I got to go soon," you need to let me know, man. Right
Yeah.
here, this is the one rule I live and die by on. He says, "I'm not big into diecast, but I sub. I watch people that I like them. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm interested in what you're reviewing or doing. I buy into people and their style. So if you got the style that I like, if you're a person I like, I'll watch you anyway. I'll put you up coast to coast. Coast to coast is I watch it front to back.
Same thing for me. Like I have a lot of interest. So like if there's something you're talking about that interests me, I'm definitely gonna sub for real. And Larkins, man, yeah, he's cool. He's really cool. And like I don't any like your channel is kind of is it different too? Do you have like more than just diecast or is it strictly diecast or
I feel
I
like he's trying to
mean,
branch out. I do.
yeah, I tried to, man, but a lot of that stuff doesn't get the views that I'd like to get, and it's not all about the views, man. It's just like I'd like to do some other stuff. Like I'll post videos every once in a while of like exploring my town, going through the city, showing off
yeah.
abandoned factories. You know, like that was pretty cool. That one got a decent little bit. But like I'm not looking for 1,000 views. That's one thing that's hard in this particular community. Like I could sit here and show you this van, dude. This is cool. It's got flames. It's got nice metal body, metal base. But if I go to the store and say, hey, I just found this treasure hunt on the shelf, I get 1K on that, but 20 on that. Like, so it's
Yeah.
really tough, man. I gotta get out there more and just film like Pac does. Like Pac, your videos, man. You get in an hour, you'll have way more views than you do for each minute. Like that's what I usually look at. Um, like if your video is up for 20 minutes and you have 56 views, then you got a good amount of people coming in right away. So those hunting videos, man, that's where it's at.
If
It's
if
very,
I'm not going to miss you, Tuss. If I were to
No.
give you some advice, and like I said, you can take or leave it as you want, sir. Your diecast gets you a lot of views. It gets you a lot of interaction. Keep doing the stuff you like on the side and keep doing it. Yes, you have your bread and butter over here that gets you views. It gets you more interactions. Keep doing the stuff you love over there and posting them up every now and then because that keeps you real. In your mind,
yeah,
you're like, hey, you know what? Even though I know this isn't going to get a lot of hits, I still did what I wanted to do.
of
You know what I mean?
course.
And at the end of the day, that'll make you happy.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of I was mostly doing like toy hunts and then I went to diecast pretty heavy there for a while, but then I realized I do a lot of everything and I wanted to do something even though it became a thing of like am I doing it because I want lots of subs or am I doing it because I like doing it? And that's whenever I became conscious when I was like, I'm just gonna do what stuff I like. I'm gonna do movie reviews. I want to do a couple more live chats. I want to do some like openings. Like I started doing like openings from one side, it was something that was easy for me to do and show certain things. And it became more or less about the hunt part because I found to me personally that I didn't have the time to do the hunt parts, and it became more of a burden and a stress factor than it was fun. And that's
Yeah.
what made me decide to not do that as much. Because be honest with you, when you can't live in here's the problem. And it's something I have to tell myself. I wanted to live in the moment and not in the camera. And if you're on the filming a lot, you're not actually doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? It became more of something I didn't want to become. It was become more of a job and not necessarily a hobby. And so that's whenever I kind of scaled that down big time.
Well,
So if it doesn't cause traction, or if it does, the videos that I put out are something that I like to do, and it's a representation of like what I like to do. Really, it's it's my thing, and I know if the AI doesn't like it, it doesn't like it. So
Dude,
this is what I do.
NEO, Tusk, and everybody out there know all the different things I do. I do live stream on my regular one I started. It's basically Transformers, pop culture, action figures, anything across the board, anything. Then I do wrestling. Then I do Hot Wheels and Diecast. I do Star Wars now. I do Transformer comic book reviews. Um, I do anything I want, and like Big Stan Coin, he's like, dude, you should. We had talked like maybe the name of my channel should be Three Live Stream Universe because there's so many things involved with it. But at the end of the day, it all revolves around people. The only thing that doesn't really revolve around people on my channel is my hunts, which at the end of the day, so I talk to them, but everything else involves being with people and letting them have a space to where they can just jump out of life and say, fuck everything going on. We come on the Three Live Stream. We're not going to worry about people tripping. If somebody trips, they'll get handled. Like, it's just a place you can go and just fucking kick back, bro.
I agree, man. I agree. I hate to
So-
interrupt you, bro, but my phone is about to die, dude. So
You got to plug that bitch in, bro.
We
I
are
know,
sitting at
man.
about 2 hours and 30 minutes right now.
I know I gotta get up at like 4 a.m. anyway, bro.
Let me tell you.
Ah, man, Colin's sick.
Okay, so if you got to go, I'm going to make a couple of comments, but I'm going to go in case this phone dies. I want to give a huge shout out to NEO. Appreciate you coming on. We ride like every couple weeks, so be hitting you back again.
Thank you, sir.
So Grip Ripper Ride, have them come and we'll be talking about collector habits and cycles. It'd be cool to have this dude on one time to see what kind of diecast he does have. Larkin's been on my show twice on the regular Three Live Stream show. It'd be awesome to get him in there and see what he's been getting. Sounds like he is getting some, but yeah, I definitely want to give NEO a huge shout out. I'm going to say it. When I first found you, I said NEO DC and T. You shortened it up to something else. What was it?
Just NEO, if I remember right.
I'm going to take a little bit of credit, bro. When I give everybody a nickname. Tusk, bro. You know where it came from. Tusk. Right here,
It came
bro.
directly from the name.
Yeah.
And then
You're
he's like, it was a fit. And plus,
Right.
I think the mustache fits. It looks like a freaking.
But I hit
walrus.
you with it. I just call you Tusk. You're like, dude, nobody's ever
Yeah,
called
it's
me that,
stuck.
but it fits. It's
Yeah,
like
it's stuck.
perfect.
He's
Everybody-
actually you say it now, and then like even people that have known me by Sam for decades, come to me and say, "Do I call you Tusk or do I call you Sam?" I'm like, dude, just call me whatever you get me to
Dude,
call.
you
It
are
doesn't matter.
Tusk out of my mouth, but in my phone I left you Sam.
That's
Isn't
funny.
that weird?
That's how it is for years on my phone too. It's not Pack at all. So I'm like, oh, so like every once in a while I'll slip up on here and call you by your name too.
I have to dig that piece out. I have something you might be interested in, NEO. I can't get rid of those, but I got something like it. Very similar that you probably don't have. So I'm going to send you a picture of it when I dig it out. And I still have you in mind, bro. Okay? No,
I think we lost
he's
him.
Gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
Damn it.
His phone died.
I know,
And
man.
you should just leave that up. Leave it up.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, he went
I
gone.
was going to put it on blast.
Dude, that would have been funny, dude.
Oh, man. Let's get caught up in chat, and then it's probably going to be time for us to go.
Yeah.
The reason we've been on so long is because this chat's been fire, bro.
Dude, it's been good, man. Like for real. Where do we
Yeah.
stop at on the chat?
Let's see. Larkin talking about he has some diecast.
Yeah, and then let's see. And then Billy Bob, he actually said that I watched COD zombie streaming. That's very cool. Yep, and I saw that one. That's the next one I was gonna go to. Right there. It's all about the hunt for me, but since I started riding a bike to work, I have not been hunting. Might start ordering what I want. And I can see you doing that. I mean, for real. Sometimes I get that way myself.
That's a good question, Rico Bobe. What kind of
So
bike?
what kind of bike?
Dude, I used to ride Haros, Red Lines, all them shits when I was a kid, bro.
Dude, I had my brother had a red line and I had a Diamondback. That's what I had. Thick frame Diamondback. Because I was the big boy.
Big boy. Oh, dude, you know why we're on for so long? Because you've been so busy. I ain't been able to fucking talk to you, bro. So this is my time to be able to talk to Tusk.
He says, I'm flirting with Transformers figures, anything I like, even dollar store finds. And I'm going to tell you right now, Red Room, I'm not kidding you, but those Dollar Tree Final Final Faction toys. Have you seen those the Dollar Tree action figures? I
No.
have customized some of those and repainted them, and they came out freaking amazing. I'm gonna tell you right now, if that's what I love about those toys. Final Faction at the Dollar Tree, they're $1, and they actually have vehicles. You can buy a couple of pieces and make it's $1.25 now, but back when they were $1, you can make a whole vehicle for like $2. Dude, being from a low income home when I was a kid, if I had $1 and was able to buy a complete action figure and then buy a vehicle for it for $2, I'd have been all over it. And I had to give it to Dollar Tree for that. So if you haven't seen those, you should check them out and just do like a little review of it. They're pretty cool. So,
Dude, hey, Rico Bobe says, Chris, go get Rapid Nismo's dad's phone and keep ripping. Come on, bro. Man, rip it up. Dude, this is cool. Check it out. We're going to pencil it in. We're going to pencil it in and see if we can get next show.
Yeah, that'd be cool,
here,
man.
Bro.
He's from Hawaii, correct? There, yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. I love Hawaii, by the way. I've been to Hilo and Kona, that area. I love that area.
I'll bring a lot of old stuff because my love is old stuff. Yes, I get some of this new stuff, but my heart, the older I get, Larkin and Tusk, the more I'm gravitating to vintage. It's almost like, okay, you're a baby, you came out of the womb, and you make this cycle. Okay, you're a kid, you're a baby, you're a kid, you're a teenager, you're an adult, you're immature, you get mature, you get an adult, and all these times you're going through collecting too if you're a collector. And then you're like, oh, I want to have all the articulated stuff when you're an adult. But as I find myself getting closer to the grave as I get older, I'm going back to where I liked as a kid. It's almost like it's reverse.
Do you see yourself spending more? Let me ask you this: do you see yourself spending, like, some people go with the cheap, more quantity over quantity? Do you find yourself spending more money on higher quality, minty, vintage stuff than you used to? Because I could tell you what my answer is. It's a heavy yes.
I will go heels up more money on something old than I will something new now. And
that's how I am too.
It's perfectly fine, Larkin. Yeah. Open minds. It's all good.
Yep.
Go ahead, Tusk.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Like, I've been recently finding myself buying minty vintage action figures and paying like a heavy price. Dude, I went to Omaha. You know what? I'm gonna grab something. I was gonna show you some of these. And you know what? I was going to answer a question. It says, this is from Moose Spaghetti Meatloaf. He says, Mr. Sam, have you seen the Mountain Dew alcoholic brew in the cans yet? I picked up a 12-pack at the store. Haven't tried it yet. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, the Baja Blast, 0 calories, and I can't do any like the sugar stuff. They have an 18-ounce or 24-ounce can. I grip up on those and drink
alcoholic brew.
Yes, they're delicious, dude.
You've had it. What kind of proof we
5%. It's just 5%.
All right, so it's a little less than beer, around about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab something. This is something I picked up from Omaha. I forgot. This is a little different, right? This part of the section I could show a little bit different.
We let the rough side drag.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna check. I got something cool.
Hey, Simple Customs by Eddie. I'm not gonna butcher your last name. Fast Eddie says, "Later, Chris. Bye. You gotta get that battery fixed, bro. You gotta get on charge, bro."
What I missed? You said something funny.
Nah, I was just busting on Chris a little bit. NEO.
OG bike. Yeah, BMX Rally.
Yeah, I have another green light that I found, monster truck. I'm gonna see if he wants, but nah, I'm gonna keep those ones that Van Looney sent me. But yeah, he loves monster green lights. To be honest with you, NEO got me into the green lights when I started watching his channel. So go ahead, Tusk.
Man, I also do like, I don't know if you do comics. I know you do comics.
Yes, sir.
And so I've been doing like some vintage stuff lately, but man, went to a comic store up in Omaha, Nebraska, and I picked up a signed copy of the Turtles. It's not like a key or anything, but it was a signature, artist signature. Dude, $15. Found it in a random, and I love autographs. So an art piece autograph, $15, dude, pick that up. I love it. And then why are ladies' bikes so much? You know why? Because they make them for cushion, dude. And I can't sit on a regular men's bike because that stuff be hurting dude, let's face the facts. I ain't got no butt cheeks, so it'd be hurting my butt right on a normal bike, man. I'd have to get one of them ladies' seats.
Okay, before you go into your deal, okay, I know you got something you're going to do. There's a question to me. Pack. This is by Spaghetti Meatloaf. I'm talking about the massive motherfucker, huge. This guy's massive, bro. He punches you, you're dead. Okay, he touches you, you might be dead. So he's that.
Let's call him a Yeti. He's the Yeti.
Good Lord, man. Don't step on my shoes again, bro. Please don't do that, man. Pack. What do you consider vintage age was of diecast? 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years? Good question, man. What do I consider vintage? I consider mid 80s and back. For me,
I'm the same way.
Mid 80s.
Black walls.
Back.
I'm the same way. Black walls down to red lines. That's vintage to me as well.
Yes, sir. If you want to answer your own question, Spaghetti Meatloaf, please let us know what you consider to be. Go ahead, Tusk.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think some of the modern people now, they might consider stuff that we grew up with their vintage. You know what I mean? They might consider the 95s, which technically 95.
NEO probably considers the 90s.
2010.
Stuff. Yeah, the 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. He probably considers that vintage.
I know for a fact. They consider that vintage now. You know what I mean? It's 2002. Anything 2000.
It's your perspective. It's your perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whenever you grew up. So, I love. Well, you could tell I love this. So, like when you see I love Toxic Avenger. I do.
I missed the Tusken Raider, bro.
I know. But dude, I have been looking for number one forever. And so there's a comic shop. I picked up the number one. So I not only picked up that one. So these are both white pages. So I picked up 2 of the number ones, and those they weren't expensive, but they also weren't cheap. And that was, I think I spent like $90 on those. And then I picked up. Man, I went ahead and went all in because I got 1 through 5.
Oh shit!
Got number 2.
I'm hoping that when you're done, I can address somebody, bro. Somebody just jumped in the chat who I gave a huge shout out. One of the guys I said I can call one time if I might be tripping. Yeah, we'll talk about brother Stevenson.
Got that number 3. This one I didn't plaque up because I couldn't afford it. I actually bought all of his plaques. Got the number 4. And I got 2 copies of the number 5. I got like a yellow. This is not a full. It's got. Well, you know how to do comic grading. The bottom's got a little ding on it there. Staples kind of creased up a little bit. But then I had this one's pretty close. This is almost close to a mint, but it was probably pressed out. The number 5.
You son of a biscuit, a crease and a bend. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude, I'll buy them because if I want to look at them, you know what I mean. Like some of these I'm not gonna open. Of course, like my number 1s, I'm not gonna open at all. But I'm actually. I know you said you don't do eBay, but there's sometimes I have to jump on eBay, especially for comics.
Hey, and each to their own, bro. Each to their own.
Yeah, so I'm bidding on a graded 9.8 Toxic Avenger.
Hey, say hello to the screen.
Hello.
What up, John Mark Mantha? It's been a while since I've seen you, bro. Welcome. Go ahead.
And I did pick up I did find some other things. I found a Casey Jones vintage action figure.
Bring it, bro. There. This is the part of the show, like I said. This is the part of the show we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. Just people being people.
Hey, matter of fact, Meatloaf, Spaghetti Meatloaf. That's what I brought it back in, actually, because I needed a case for it, and I took it up to with me. So yes, I have had that. I think they're great, actually. So let's see. So I picked this up. Oh man, dude, I love. You can't go a show without talking about Johnny Depp. Got yourself a Lone Ranger.
Some say justice was served.
Boom, Tonto.
Bam.
Even though people want to talk mad crap about this particular character because it was Johnny Depp playing a Native American, he was actually brought in as an honorary member to the Comanche tribe, and so he technically is a member of the Comanche tribe in Lawton, Oklahoma. So, boom, there you go with that.
I was wondering if you could read comments on the screen.
Let me see. The older I get, the more footage and exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Reads comments.
Jeez.
Oh.
Got me a vintage Michelangelo.
Dope.
Yeah, he's complete too. So $20. I mean, I think he's missing like one piece, but I have actually had a hard time finding this guy in this good of condition and complete. And I've seen him for like $30 here locally. I don't know why OKC is overpricing some of these figures for so much.
Oh man.
You know what I
Hey,
mean? You know what I'm talking about, that pack.
before you go on, I have to say a huge shout out to Lavoder Stevenson, aka Bo. Brother Pack, what's good? You my brother. I know not on here, but I got a lot of shit going on. Just glad to see you on your function. Bro, I know you got a lot of shit going on. Everybody does. Everybody's got a lot of shit going on. I appreciate you stopping by, man. And you're my brother too. Was it? Go ahead, Tuss.
Awesome. Hey, man. I mean, I always appreciate when people stop by. My channel, your channel is great to see new people and old people come back too. So that's awesome.
Everybody,
then-
just people, bro.
Exactly. That bike seat though, for real, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't got no cheeks to put on that thing. I'm Native American, man. Have you seen a Native American? They ain't got no cheekage in the back, bro.
Do you watch Yellowstone?
No, I don't. I actually know some people on that show.
Dude, do you like TV shows?
I love TV shows.
Bro, you gotta watch. You being Indian, okay? Native American. My apologies. Dude, you gotta watch that show. If Tombstone was nowadays, that's it, 100%, bro.
Like one of my actually it's one of my wife's friends, more of my acquaintance, Leanna. She's one of the extras in it. She's actually on it like several
No.
episodes.
You can go on blast. You got more stuff, right?
I do. I picked up dude. This is like the best Casey Jones I've ever seen. That was loose, and I had to pick that one up. It's pretty sharp, actually. I paid $20 for that too. And every place in Oklahoma City has this figure. They want $25 and $30, and all the paint is scraped off of his face.
How much you got?
I think I paid $20 for it, and it has all of his stuff too. It's not like, you know what I'm talking about? Like lately up here in OKC, when you find a figure that even looks remotely like you want it, they want like double the price of eBay, dude.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Appreciate you stopping by, Larkin.
Thanks, Larkin.
I'm gonna be hitting you up, man, and I think y'all know the next guest we're gonna have with us and NEO and Larkin. We'll see what he's been gripping up on for Diecast, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, and before you go on, dude, bro. So I told you I had so much shit going on right before the show that I was in here like 3 minutes before we were supposed to go on. I was cleaning out my storage unit that's been pain in the butt, and I just finished up tonight. I was on the porch cleaning the last piece before I came in, and I was like, man, I need to message my boy Galvatronics, man. I just didn't have time, bro. You were in my head today. You were in my head, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, we will say this: if you just checked in, Pac was on like the line getting to the show. I was sitting in the studio waiting for him to chime in, and it was 8 o'clock, and I think it might have been 8:01, and it was like 8:03, and I was like, "You got time?" And it was already ready to go.
8:01. I was pre-screening the advertisement for Carl's Car Shack.
I know you're like, hold on a second, I check something real quick. It's like, man, because I was extremely early. I'm never that early, so I was kind of thrown off guard that you weren't there. But yeah, that's what I picked up. I picked those up, and I picked up some other stuff, man. But there are some really cool. I know if you guys are ever in Omaha, Nebraska, and you're looking for a toy store, there's two of them downtown. There's not a whole lot of toy stores, and they're like extremely overpriced. But sometimes you might be able to find something cool. One was called Out of the World Emporium, and then there was Imaginarium, the Imaginarium Import or something like that. And they were right next to each other, and they had decent stuff, but a lot of stuff was overpriced. But then I waited one more day, and I went to the Krypton Comics, and the guy specializes in Star Wars vintage toys, but mostly comics. You can find anything. That's where I found all those first edition Toxic Crusaders. That guy had amazing prices, and I wish I would have waited one more day, because I could have got those comics and everything for 20% off if I would have waited, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be in town that day, so I went ahead and just paid the sticker price, and the sticker price I thought was good. So Krypton Comics in Omaha, Nebraska, man, that's the place to hit up if you're ever there. So just giving a shout out to Krypton Comics. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah. Billy Bob Bitcoin agrees, man. Must watch, bro. Dude, if you got moments, watch them shits. Great, top to bottom, man.
Now, isn't that the Kevin Costner show?
Yes, dude. Yes,
Yeah, okay,
man.
that's what I thought.
Oh my God, it's fucking the balls, bro.
I've heard lots of good things about it. I just have not seen it.
This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. We are talking about earlier about my hunts are the only uploads really. Everything else is involved with people and shows. This is the kind of stuff we do. Lavoger says to Galvi, I see you, brother. What's good? I'm going to call you. That's what we do with each other. You know what I'm saying? We hook each other up. We call each other. We show contacts, man. Sometimes some of us are going through hard times. Some of us were not, man. But that's what we're all about here. Helping one another out, man. Hey.
Yeah, I saw that too. Sidewinder.
Okay, so Sidewinder has been here almost from the beginning. So there was a segment where he was gone, I guess, and he went on a hunt. He went on a hunt while we were fucking talking, bro. Come on, Sidewinder.
What'd you get, man?
What 10 new Hot Wheels, bro?
Yeah, I gotta know.
I appreciate you too, Lavoger, aka Bo.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait for his chime in, and we might have ran out of talent for tonight, bro.
Nah, we still got it, man. We barely tapped the vein.
That's the
Rico
thing,
said, "What you got?" He wants to know what you got. You find anything like interesting though? Did you do anything like
me?
Yeah.
That's another thing. What made me late? So I have the obsessive compulsive personality. So on my way to my storage unit at 4:30, I decide to stop because I need a money order at neighborhood Walmart. So first thing I do when I go to neighborhood Walmart is I check the Hot Wheels, and they're stacked. Bro,
Yeah.
they're stacked.
You go grab a cart?
They just racked H. So I
Yeah.
go through it. So in my mind, I've already profiled all these stores. I'm like, I have to hit every neighborhood in my town or close to me. There's two in my town, and there's one in the one of the districts. Hit me off with the districts. It's over by 122nd. Fuck.
War Acres, Bethany,
Now keep going. One of the districts over
Nichols
by
Hills,
Huh?
Nichols Hills,
No, close. Take you
the
can
Village.
close.
Village?
It's west of the extension. South of Penn Square Mall. Or no, I'm sorry, Quail. Damn it. So anyway,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I hit the second one at Edmond. I'm like, let me nab this last one because it's been a while since I've been there. Because I know there's one more in the area. And I'm like, okay, it says I'm 5 miles away, but it's peak traffic time. So I'm like, no, I can't do it. So I start driving out. I re-pull up the nav, and I'm like, I got to fucking do it because I've already profiled them. I know when one of them drops, all three of them get. So I went all the way to, man, I'm trying to think. Okay, 122nd crosses Broadway. Where's some of them other roads that crosses Broadway? You know North Side, right?
Yeah.
But we got, dude, my brain.
You're talking about like the just Broadway like the actual like downtown area or like up.
So you got 44 that crosses Broadway, and then as you head north, there's more roads.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're gonna hit 63rd.
Yeah.
Then there's one of them's 122nd. What's the other ones? Britain District.
Road. Yeah.
Britain District. So I go all
Yeah.
the way over there because I'm like, and I was right. I profiled them. Everyone dropped H. So I'm like, dude, you got to finish up the storage unit, and you got to be on show at 8:05. I even did a video where I'm like driving it. Then like, I gotta get the fuck on live stream, bro. So I did that. I come back. I emptied the rest of the storage unit. I get back here. I eat something. I take a shower, and I'm like, I hit up Carl. I'm like, hey, plan on doing this, this, and this. He's like, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that was why I was damn late.
You know what's funny? It's like today I didn't go look for like anything new. I went to Vintage Stock because there's one down the street on Penn that I knew had some stuff I wanted, and they had that Memorial Day weekend sale, and I was like, oh man, everything's gonna be sold out by the time I go there and look for it. But I went there; they had everything I was wanting still on the pegs, minus a couple of zombies I was looking for, and I bought like 3 or 4 of them. I actually had to put some back because I was like, man, I'm spending too much money.
Yeah.
But then I picked up this cool. I collect so much crap, dude. Like I even got this shirt, like the
you're into all kinds of stuff.
Leatherface, dude. Like I have like this weird thing with t-shirts, dude. Like I collect shirts.
Lavoger, you got plenty of talent, bro. Yeah, we got to get you back up on this bitch sometime, sir.
Hey, Billy Bob did say something about Super Treasure Hunts, about the cases and on the card back. So if you got, I was gonna say, like, of course, I had this on hand. right there.
All right.
55 Chevy.
I think all them people are gone, but hey.
Yeah, but we'll still show them right there. If you can't see it, there you go. The
So
A.
Tusk is showing the letter, and if you go on the internet, you can find what Super and Wranglers in every case. So if you
Yep.
go to the store, flip it over, see what the letter is.
So right there, the letter A case, boom.
You can go on eBay, Hot
Yeah.
Wheels 2022 AK Super Treasure Hunt, and it'll bring up what it is.
Yeah, there's a site I use a lot too. They have listed all the treasure hunts and what's the one that you like to use? There's the one mod of Diecast mod, right?
What?
Diecast mod,
I've never heard
Master of Diecast. It's on YouTube.
No.
It's another channel. The guy's from overseas, and he does a lot of videos of the cases before they come out.
Muasley. I'm probably saying the name wrong. That's the guy, one of the guys I watch that does case openings. He gets them way early. He just opened M 2020.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does his channel's called like Mod or Master of Diecast or something like that, right? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Ministry of Diecast.
Ministry of Diecast. Yeah, so that's another good one. So if you guys haven't seen Ministry of Diecast, go check that out for some of the new stuff.
So there's 3 bangers when it comes to opening cases. They get them overseas way before we do. There's WS Mart. I think WS Mart Diecast, and there's MOD, Ministry of Diecast, and then there's Muasley. I'm probably saying your name wrong, sir. I can't keep thinking how he texted to me. Muasley. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. All them 3
No, he said that was right. Muasley. Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's still here?
He was there earlier.
I don't know if I'm saying it the same now. But yeah, those 3 guys are all you need to know what's in every case, bro. They nail it.
Yeah, I think he said like I said Fugazi, it's Muasley. So the same if you Fugazi Muasley. So
really? He said something about Fugazi?
Yeah, I said the name and said more like Fugazi. He's like, yeah, he agreed. Yeah, Fugazi Muasley. Yeah.
Dude, I'm done tripping on these DGs. I don't give 2 fucking shits now about getting a Dollar General. I'm like, me and Rick were talking about. I was like, dude, you're gonna be able to grip up on it for $25-$30 later. I'm like,
why sweat it?
I'm gonna spend $20 on cars and spend $7 some for
just buy it. Just buy it for when it gets
for the shipping and handling and all the gas I got with the dude. Like,
screw that.
Yeah, so I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Like when I used to do Toys R Us like that, I would never mail in. I would always wait for it to show up, and I just buy it from the table. It's cheaper, and there's no work. You know what I mean? The work's already done for you.
Yeah, that's true too. If you come across a card that does not have a letter at the end of it, it's called an international case. Auto parts stores have those. Like if you go to auto parts stores, there are cars there. That's the stuff they get.
Yep, international case, and as well as Dollar Tree short cards. Sometimes will be international. You'll find those at Target and Dollar Tree as well.
Okay, we need to find out what. Hey, what's up, Northeast? I saw he was in there a while ago. You gotta get that phone charged, bro. We're still rolling, man. Is it? Let's see. Is this what he got? 60s. He just went out.
Yeah.
He did a hunt while we were streaming. 67 Ford GT40 Mach 5. 2005 Ford Mustang. Lotus Esprit. I know that one. Porsche 935. That's a banger. That midnight blue. BMW R9T Racer. That's a bike, I think. Is it a bike? Motorcycle?
I'm not
I think
sure.
so. What case did you find, bro? The Lotus could be in the G. It could be in the H. The Porsche 935 could be in G or it could be H.
I think he means H.
I think he found H.
Yeah. Rico says Fugazi rules. He's absolutely correct. Rico, I'm actually listening to Rites of Spring right now. I've been listening to it this entire time. They only have like 2 records and it's like 23 songs. The songs are like 2 minutes long. So I've listened to this record, both records, like 6 times already.
Rico Bobby.
He says, Neo said minor threat all the way.
Yep.
Yo, Neo, are you also into No Effects? Fat Mike and No Effects? That guy's a trip, man.
Man, we're gonna take a couple more comments and we go into the backstage, bro.
Yeah, Rico said H case. He said the BMW bike is fire. H case is what he said.
Yeah, I don't remember saying BMW bike, but I remember it saying 9T Racer. Because dude, when I do videos and you hear me like either mispronounce the name of the vehicle or I say I don't really know what it is because I'm looking through my viewfinder, or I'll try to peek my head around. Like if I'm filming, I'll try to peek my head around the viewfinder to try to read it. So just so y'all know, if I just kind of just say fuck it and don't read it, or I'm just like whatever, I don't know what that is. That's me doing that. You can kind of see me doing that.
You know what's funny? You talking about doing that, man? Like, one of the reasons I've been struggling too with like some of my videos, I've had issues ever since I had the thing, and so like I had issues with my hands, and then now like I've noticed, like I even told you before, my vision's gotten a lot worse. It's been like going downhill like steadily, and dude, I had to update my. I just got these glasses like 6 months ago. I had to get new glasses because I have to get some digital readers and some other stuff, and
Yeah.
the my pupils have changed, like how they're moving, and so I had to get new glasses. So it's been a struggle to even like to do this, you know what I mean, to be able to see if it's in focus. So it's been like frustrating.
Yeah.
So I had to go get that stuff done. It seems like serious. It seems like it's been one thing after another after another after another. It's like I can't get ahead of the game, man, for some reason. But hopefully something like takes a turn for the better.
It's growing old, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think
Or it levels out or something. I don't know. Give me some kind of normalcy.
We're gonna have to navigate that with us getting older, man. I don't think it's gonna stop. Just how can we navigate?
You're gonna be out there with the monocle.
Dude, if I need to go to Hobbit, I saved that picture you sent me months and
I
months.
told you,
months
yeah,
ago.
just go get one, pocket size. Or I'm gonna see you go in there like Mr. Magoo with the whole freaking screen like this, and go walk around like this.
Oh, I think it's on the white one. The other color Lotus isn't out yet because I saw HKs 3 times right before we went on, and they were all white Lotuses. And that's the newest thing we have in the States is H. I don't know of anybody getting J case yet, which is right on point. We're halfway through the year. So what we have left is J, K, L, M, N, P, and Q. We have 7 more cases to go, and we're halfway through the year. So when you think about it, these things drop really fast, and they don't stay long. If you're going to want to find a super for a case, you kind of have like a month and a half window. And toward that end of the month and a half, you're going to have to go to the dollar stores because that's where they come to last, kind of deal, you know?
Man, what's up with all them dollar store finds now, man? Like people are finding stuff like crazy right now.
I did a video 2 ago. I scored the E-Case Super at a Dollar Tree.
Which one's that? Which is that one? Is it
Blue Vet?
Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of people score the freaking Honda.
The gold nugget.
Gold
Everybody's
Honda.
going crazy over.
Yeah, I've seen I saw somebody I saw on Instagram had 6 of them. He found 6 of them at one Dollar Tree.
So can we say this? Dollar Tree now charges the most for mainline.
Yes.
So
yes.
Now, are they prioritized with getting better cases now?
I'm gonna have to say I've never. I'm telling you right now, I have opened up 3 or 4 cases at Dollar Trees because they just for stocking. I've never seen probably like right at the starting of the year. So
no.
Last year on what? Like okay, so last year on back, you couldn't find not one dang super anywhere. Now that they're charging more, they're getting quality stuff for real.
They need to because they're
charging
the most
more
expensive.
Yeah.
Other than Five Below, which charges $3 for flying customs when they get them.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're absolutely right though. Since I think they're getting more of an assortment than what they used to.
Gary's Diecast collection. What's up, man? Glad to see you here. We're about ready to shut it down. We've been running our giblets for 3 hours tonight, man.
Dang, this is a long one.
This is the longest one we've ever done.
Yeah, it's a long one, bro.
Hey, but the reason we did that is we made the young buck NEO. We made him tap out, bro. He left like 2.5 hours ago.
Actually, he left because his phone died.
Yeah, I know.
So now he not only does he need to go buy internet, he also needs to go buy more phone batteries.
Yeah, he actually left only like 20 minutes ago. I'm just exaggerating.
He's actually in the chat right now.
I know.
He's in there.
We're talking mad shit with freaking Northeast, bro.
Yeah, see Billy Bob Bitcoin, he said he scored 3 super treasure hunts at the Dollarama.
That's what I'm thinking is happening now, bro.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I think it's the same. I think you're the same. saying the same thing as I am. That I'm
Remind me
thinking.
of that. Remind me of that when we're in the backstage, and that's what makes me think it. Just let me remind me. Chris got juked.
I was gonna say, Moose Spaghetti Meatloaf says Dollar Tree charges $1.25, Family Dollar charges $1, and a car, and they are both owned by the same company, which is true. Absolutely true.
You know what? We need to have Spaghetti Meatloaf be the enforcer.
He actually, that was what his nickname was for the Hot Wheels Mafia.
I'll be like, Moose, can you handle this for me, bro? Just, oh my god, dude, that guy's a trip, bro. I can't wait for the next show we got coming up is June 18th. I'm praying you put together and you can do one, bro. It's awesome when we both hit it up.
I already put in for two tables, man.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to get him to have us.
You need to.
Be in
I
the same
think
area.
yeah, that was a good spot. I think he's gonna go ahead and give it to Richard, but even though he's only got 3 tables, we have 5 total.
I know. I talked to him like, hey, I'm kind of in the same. I've been here consecutive times. Is that how it goes? Well, yeah, no, and I'm like, shit. So
You should hit him up. Hit him up, Dave, for real.
Already did.
What'd he say?
I haven't heard back.
Yeah, he should, like, for real, like, he should.
No, we do as much as we can for that show, dude.
And we've been bringing good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is Spaghetti Meatloaf. He collects pretty heavy in Oklahoma City. He's always getting good stuff. He never sits up at shows. He always gets stuff.
Yeah, he does.
From the show. You know what I mean? And I always try to hook him up whenever. The last time, I think he scored almost all the green Jurassics that I had before they're even gone. Like, we opened up and they're already gone. But he's always scoring, and he's like one of the old school dudes. He's been going forever, man. He's been going longer than I have been.
Better put some respect on Spaghetti Meatloaf Moose, bro.
Yeah, dude. He'll come on. He'll jump through the internet. He's one of the coolest guys, nicest guys you'll ever meet too, by the way.
Yeah. All right, man. It's time at 3 hours, 1 minute, and 15 seconds to
there you go.
Get the hell out of here, man. Tusk, you want to say things before I send us out of here?
Nah, man, I think I'm good. Thanks for shout outs, man. Larkin, thanks for shout outs. Pac, thanks for having me on the show. Thanks for shouting me out in the chat there. Thanks for everybody who comes over to my channel and says hello. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody who joined us tonight, man. It's awesome chat. This chat has been amazing, dude. Neo was great tonight. Glad to have him on with us today. Billy Bob. What'd he say?
No homo. Oh. Let's see. Same. If you got time, don't forget to shoot the show.
Shout out the show, yeah.
On your channel. I did last time. So I always try. I'm going to do a different thing this time. I'm just going to point out things I like. I'm not going to show everybody's table. I'm just going to go and zone in on, oh man, look at this. Look at this. Now I'll say whose table it's on, but instead of covering the whole thing so I can have a little different feel, I'm just going to go in and zone on pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he might be meaning me. He's like, Sam, if you got the time
Sam,
yeah, because like
Tusk does fire videos and he never produces them from the show. He's like, but Pac already did it, so maybe I just won't do one and Tusk will do it this time. I know that's what you're saying. Like Pac already did one.
You know what would be amazing for real if there was actual internet? I would love to do a live stream from there. Yes. If we could not actually like set up, but be there to interview some of the people that would want to do interviews and stuff, that would be awesome because there's some really cool people.
That's another thing I want to do this time. I want to have an interview. I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna need to hit Carl up the next T-Town Wheeler show, which is in July. I'm gonna see if I can, when I film his area, if I can do an interview with him. That just entered my head.
Yeah,
after I showered.
It's tough to do. I can understand why he might not be able to. It's tough to do because you're trying to like customer service people.
Dude,
it is tough. He's got a big table too.
Moving and shaking at shows, bro.
Yeah, it's really tough to do it. But I did it. Moose, I'm gonna put. I have one I did of us, and I'm gonna put it on there. Even it's just the time factor for me, but I shot some really good segments, and I might add some together of just
You
the
just need
past.
to
I might do a
post it, bro.
montage.
You just need to
I might do a
post that
montage.
video that you did.
There's some good ones. That last one where Kenny brought me all the red lines. Like he doesn't show everybody his red lines. He won't let anybody everybody touch him. Dude, I had some fire in my hands, dude. Like for real. Like
You just
that
need to post
enamel,
it, man.
that freaking pink enamel he had, dude. That was one of the most beautiful red lines I've ever seen in my life, dude. $900 what he paid for that bad boy.
Dude, this show was so lit, and the chat was so lit. He says, "Thanks for the help and information. I will go back and watch what I missed when I was out on my hunts." Dude, he was in here for a long time at the beginning. He's like, "I'm gonna go do a hunt. All these motherfuckers are still on live. I'm gonna check this out." All right, one last comment, and we're out, man. I can't shout everybody out in the chat, but everybody was bangers, and I tried to shout you out all as we went. And man, I'm happy tonight, man. This is what I
Good
like
one.
to do.
One of the best ones. I say that you know what's funny is at every show I say, "Hey man, that was a really good show. It's probably one of the best ones." But I feel like this is probably the best show that we've had in a long time.
And this time I won't have to figure out how to get it off YouTube blocking it.
Yep. Dude, my computer's about to log me out right now.
All right,
right
bro.
now.
We gotta get out here. We appreciate everybody, man. Great shout out to Tusken TV, NEO, everybody in the chat, bro.